Hello, and welcome to the latest edition of Without Context Plays called the Netherdeep, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play. I am Decavolty, the storyteller, and we have our entire party back. Over the last couple of sessions, we have been using the threesome of Eve de Corvo, Sorn de Viana, and Arteis as they get into some shenanigans around Ank'Harel. Arteis has signed up for the Grand Tournament, a tournament held in Ank'Harel, and has gone through the first round of that tournament, defeating Felgan the Tarnished. Um, Not without being accosted by Felgan and his band of merry orcs. Sorn has been coming to grips with the fact that he now owns both a vestige of divergence and a holy symbol of his people in a Luxon beacon. And Eve has been mourning, not mourning, but has been worried sick about Kai Emmerich, who is being held in the Ord Bastion, where the peacekeeping force of Ank'Harel stays, in a holding cell, being held safe, but being held nonetheless. They have been summoned by question to the Temple of the Mentor, where the Cobalt Soul has their library, the archives, and they have in the middle of trying to prove that somebody that is pointed out by Iwo, a questions supervisor, is being accused of cultist worship, and Iwo wants to get to the bottom of it. Sorn followed this person to their apartment over by the Crystal Chateau in the Sigil district, and disguising himself as a plumber, went inside of the apartment and fooled around a little bit and tried to find any signs of activity. What he found were a bunch of posters for events that this person has gone to, as well as a symbol for the Cerberus Assembly in Wildmount, whatever that might mean. As we wrap up for this day, all of the parties coming to converge, we're actually going to begin with the players who haven't been on screen, because they've been doing stuff. Amada has been spent her day in Mystic Pursuits, it is a magic shop where she was quite taken with the madam in charge, Madam Amakenze, a tiefling, and the madam showed Amada the back room, which held a bunch of very valuable magical objects. Curiosity got the better of her, and she said she would return with money for one of them. When she may return, who knows? Soleil, on the other hand, spent a little bit of time with the Emerald Pact, but noticed that Ao was becoming a little aggressive. And some of those jokes about, like, those of you who are in real life know people who like to solve their problems with "go beat their ass." That's kind of what Ao is doing in front of Soleil, and so Soleil has excused herself and has explored the town on her own, heading up towards the ridge, the northernmost part of Ank'Harel, and has discovered a place called Sunfire Forge. It has a half-elf at the helm, who happens to be doing something for Midsummer, which is the day we begin our session. Soleil has agreed to help set up and sell some of the wares, being spurred on by the fact that this is a second-generation blacksmith. as everyone begins their day, we're actually going to begin with something else. Because in the Ord Bastion, Kai Emmerich is being led to the familiar interrogation room where he was when the party saw him last. The Hands of Ord are placing him there because the specialist that they've been talking about has arrived. And that is where we will begin our session today.
Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go, let's move side to side, let's go. Let's go!
I think where we'll start, because there's a lot of you doing a lot of things today. So I'm gonna start the scene first, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Is this what Kai was subjected to for the past 2 weeks?
Nothing but pizza music.
Just nonstop.
Like you're at an amusement park.
Yeah, at an amusement park or something. So we'll start with Kai, because that's what I said we were going to start with.
Anything to make the music stop.
Oh, stop.
It was me. I killed the woman. Let me out.
Oh, the worst kind of torture.
It's the fucking
a
water.
Pizza after all. It's a pizza.
Oh my god, y'all.
Play that music and pump in oxygen so you're awake the whole time, too.
I would
Hate
find
that.
a way to light a match.
Too soon. Too soon.
Cast fireball on myself.
Wild magic surge. Wild
Cast
magic surge.
Dab on myself.
So Kai, as you are just chilling out in your little quarters, it's been a nice few days given the circumstances. If you ask for any amenities that are within reason, they'll give it to you. Every now and again, one of the Hands of Ord, as they're getting you food or water or something, kind of look you up and down and kind of squint a little bit. They don't say anything to you.
Yeah. I mean, Kai's keeping to himself, working out.
That's the other thing. They even let you within a very controlled environment. They're yeah, if you want to use your swords, you can use your swords. So you just start doing I don't know, Tai Chi or something with your swords.
Yeah, just weapon drills.
Yeah. And this goes on for about the time that you are. This goes on for a few days that the party has been out doing whatever in wherever.
I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. And one day, 2 Hands of Ord come in, open the door, and they shackle you. Just normal what they do. And one of them is all right, our specialist is here. We can finally get to the bottom of this. And they will escort you to the familiar interrogation room that you were in. And you sit there, and you're there by yourself. You see a couple of Hands of Ord stationed, in the area. You kind of know where they post up. And as you're kind of sitting there, your back's against where the window is, so you can't see anyone coming in. But what you do see, for a brief moment, the walls kind of undulate, runes that surround the entire room. But that's it. It just happens for a brief second, and then it goes away. And as that happens, that you hear the edges of what you're able to hear, a couple of boot falls. As they get closer and closer, and that's all you can focus on. And then the door, you hear it open, and standing before you, Sharky. Why don't you describe what they see?
Everybody. Hey, buddy.
Gasp!
So entering the room, Kai, you see a goat-headed Ardling in Whitestonian garb. And he's just kind of entering the room and kind of taking a kind of a bored look at you for a bit. There are on his clothing symbols of Arathis.
The
He just kind of
Lawbearer.
walks in. Yep, the Lawbringer. And he just kind of moves over. There's a table in the room.
Yeah, it's a standard like interrogation room where there's a table,
Okay.
and then the 2 chairs, and that's about it. That's in here.
He's just going to go and sit down and just kind of give Kai a little bit of a inquisitive look and just Well, I can tell you that I was expecting a lot more from what they were describing, but he just holds his hands out to you. Well, my name is Eladrin. I'm here to, I suppose, assist the hand aboard. Have you been treated well?
Well enough.
Great. Has the weather always been this hot here?
Can't much say. Just arrived in town a few days ago myself. Hasn't been any cooler. I can tell you that.
Sounds wonderful.
A word.
Indeed. Well, luckily you seem like you've been treated rather well, so that's great in terms of legality. So just kind of rubs his hands together. So they have brought me in with a very blank and brief understanding of what I'm here for. So I'm just going to go through my motions here and see if I can get some information. So if you could just stay seated here while I do some magic on you real quick.
Yeah, that's never gone wrong for me before. Sure.
Okay. So Deca, he's going
Yes.
to go through his little list here. He's going to do remove curse.
Okay. So we'll start from there. Kai, you watch as this goat-headed individual touches their symbol of the Lawbearer, and it glows, and then their hands start to glow, and they place their hands very gently on your shoulder, and you feel a warmth of energy kind of go through you, and you still feel the same.
Yep. He just kind of strokes the obvious like goatee.
The goat
Just-
team.
All right, well that didn't work. Kind of rubs his hands together, gives his fingers do a little bit of a wiggle as a greater restoration.
Same, more the same, except this time there is a sprinkling of like diamond dust in it. It washes over you again. Feels great. It doesn't feel bad. Like, it's obviously not negative magic. But still feel like you.
Just looks at Kai, just kind of stroking his chin and just gives like a but it comes out like a bah.
Love it.
Kai's legitimately like leaned back in his chair, feet up on the desk, and just chilling.
Give me one moment. He's gonna go to the door, just
Mhm.
knock on it for one of the guards.
They open it. You step out and close the door. You hear like muffled conversation on the other side, Kai.
I would make any of it out.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
DC is going to be not high, but we'll say moderate-ish.
15.
Are you making any motion to hide your voice there, Esteth? And Death, sorry.
No, he's gonna be talking to the guards and give him his honest opinion that he does not believe that this is the guy.
Okay. You hear that, and then you hear one of them say, "Well, take him to the palace, see if that does anything."
Death is gonna lean back in the door. So, thank you. You've been a wonderful guest. The guards will take you from here.
All right. Oh, I guess we're doing that. All right. And the hands of Ord will get you and shackle you again.
That it? Oh, okay. We're doing this again. All right.
Just one more thing. One more thing.
Yep, sure.
Yep.
That's
What
always
floor are we on?
You're on the lower levels, so like
Okay.
a basement-ish level.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Are you gonna jump out the window or something?
Yeah, that was the plan. The plan was to go out the windows and then use the Ardling's angelic flight to just take off.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That's it. That was Sharky's role in this game. Okay, bye.
I love it.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Truly?
So you're escorted out of the building. Actually, you see the individual leave first, and just sprout wings and go out. Dallas, thank you for joining us. That was great. You're welcome to stay if you'd like. That was
Oh my
amazing.
goodness.
Love that.
I think he. All right, cool.
I'll be around. I'll be watching Hocus Pocus too. So.
Oh my god.
Great. Now you're dating the session. Anyway, so they take you, shackle you
Hocus
back
Pocus
up.
isn't a year-round movie.
That's fair.
Detective
Right.
And they take you from the Sand Herald district, where you currently are, and just kind of point you towards the palace. The palace, not too far out. It's like a block away. It is this large, opulent building. And you're taken in, and there's a bunch of hands of Ord that like regard you.
Don't suppose we're gonna elaborate on why I'm here after your specialist has cleared me? Oh, okay.
We're just gonna do one more thing and we'll release
Sure.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
And as you go into the palace, there's this long hallway, and they keep looking at you as they're walking you down the hallway. Like nothing. And you hear them on the 15 mutter to each other, "Nothing yet." And then they finally get you to the what looks to be this large room. There's bronze not iconography, bronze accents like everywhere. And there's this large chair that just is again colored bronze with like little golden accents here and there. And they unshackle you, and they kind of motion you to just kind of walk forward.
All right. I'll just step towards the throne, I guess.
And they're kind of reading you. So you're not getting anything out of this? No jogged memory? No nothing?
No. Should I be?
And kind of as that sigh lets out, coming from the other side, there's a room, or there's a door on the behind the throne area, and opening the door, you see this like tall, androgynous individual with like a brown, very very simple brown cotton top, brown pantaloons, long flowing hair, very androgynous looking, and they look at you, Kai,
Can
and
I
they're like,
look at them?
uh-huh. And and they look at you and they're like, who are you?
The name's Kai. I
What
don't know. These
what are
guys
you
these guys brought me here.
what is he doing here? And they're like, Your Eminence, Jaman's Ward. I haven't seen you in a long time. And they look you up and down and they're like, I guess I could see it. And they look back at the hands. Stop getting people who look like me to every now and again come by and see if they're me. I am, just trust me. I set the Grand Maven there for a reason. There is no reason for you to keep doing this. I like to take leaves of absence. Is that so hard for you all to understand? And they are kind of raising their voice a little bit, not at you, at their hands.
It's a little hard for me to understand because, quite frankly, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now.
Every couple of years, if the hands of Ord don't see me, they go seeing if there's a look-alike. They haven't gotten it right so far, have they? And both of the hands of Ord look like you can't see their face, but you know they fucked up.
I mean, you can't really blame these guys for thinking that I was royalty. I mean, look at me.
And as you're looking at Jaman Saord, apparently, like, besides the fact that they're easily 7 to 8 feet tall, their facial structure is remarkably similar to yours. And they look like, this was funny the first couple of times. Now it's just sad.
Okay, two questions.
Yes.
It's one, how often has this happened?
I take leaves of absence every now and again. I have a personal life outside of the town.
No, of course. But, like, how many times have they tried to find, air quotes, you?
An embarrassing amount of times. Isn't that right?
And in their defense, how long are your leaves of absence?
They, like, put their finger on their chin and they're like, time doesn't really mean a whole lot to me, so,
Uh-huh. I mean, can you really blame them then? I mean, apparently so, but, like,
I can absolutely blame them. Look, I don't know what charges they brought you on, but you're free to go, whatever. Please don't do that again. I know I say this every few years. Please don't do. They're talking to the hands of Ord. I know I say this every couple of years. Please don't do that again.
I'll turn and, like, match Jaman Ord's stance as close as he can. Just be like, you all know better.
Not helping.
one of them looks and is like pointing, and that just, like, Jaman Saord furrows their brow, and they're like, okay. They, like, put their hands up like, okay, never mind, point taken, and they leave. And you have the ruler of Ankarel just in the room alone with you.
Aha, now's the time. And Kai reaches for a short.
Oh my god!
All right.
You're gonna fight an ancient bronze dragon.
Kai doesn't know that.
Ah,
So,
Oh god.
nice place you got here.
thank you. I've worked on it myself. There's a very awkward pause in the air.
So, how's the weather?
It's warm. You would know that.
Yeah.
You've been here a few days.
Yeah, well, I've also been in a basement, so, you know.
I'm terribly sorry for that. It's
No,
there.
it's,
Were they
it's-
at least hospitable?
it was much better than being in the Betrayer's Rise for the past, 2 weeks, so, you know.
Compensation.
You're not there.
Oh my god, look at that pigeon!
They look at you and like, the Betrayer's Rise. You were there.
Yeah, it's a terrible place. Don't recommend it.
I am familiar with it. All the way in Bazozan.
Yeah, that's, my friends and I were there and trying to help Bazazan out, and it's a whole thing.
So
Someone attacked us, tried to bury us alive, didn't work out so well. She died, dropped this tablet thingy, we broke it, now we're here. And then, they found the body, I was right next to it, they put me in jail, they thought I was you. And I think that catches us up to speed. It's really been a whole thing.
It seems like it has been a whole thing. Look. Do you know where your friends are?
Presumably still in the city.
And they think for a second, they're like,
we landed on top of some building next to some sexport shop, if I remember right. That's all I got.
The meat man imports and they use air quotes sexports. Alright, well, that sounds like you were in the Suncut Bazaar. When you exit the palace, it'll be due west.
Got you. That's that way. Got it.
Mm-hmm. I, once again, deeply apologize for the behavior of my hands of ward. They're only looking out for what's best for the city. They kind of...
Oh, no. Of course. That's all anyone wants is the good of everyone, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Seems like...
Speaking...
Yes.
Wait. I don't remember it, and I don't take notes because I'm a shitty person. However, within the past month, I'm sure Kai heard Sorn mention the voice saying Ankrel. Was there anything else that went along with that?
It just was a voice that called him to Ankrel, as far as Kai would know, because you don't know that he's got a fucking beacon now.
Yeah.
One of my friends, they're hearing something that called us to this city. I don't think they necessarily expected for us to get here like this, but...
Well, when you're fated to do something, you're fated to do it.
I suppose so. You haven't had any strange going-ons around here, have you?
No more stranger than normal. Every now and again, there's a wobble between the different factions within Ankarel, and they think I don't see, but I tend to see things.
I see. Or I guess you see.
I do. It's kind of my thing. Is there...
Oh.
Is there anything else that you need here, or... Because, I mean... You're free to go as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. You don't. You seem like a knowledgeable sort. You don't know anything about evil maces possessing people, off chance, do you?
I'm gonna roll for Jamansa Ord.
Roll for what? You cut out.
I'm gonna roll for Jamansa Ord.
Oh hell yeah!
Didn't see that coming today, but whatever. Yeah, okay. They think for a second, and never heard of a mace. Yeah.
Kai would recount like, it's about this big, looks kind of evil, something about a voice talking in her head.
That sounds like any number of ancient artifacts from, say, the Calamity.
Nothing more specific there, or how to get rid of it.
Most of that stuff has been lost to time in ancient history. Depending on just how old it is, it could be just a very powerful magical item that has obtained sentience somehow. There are spirits that inhabit weapons sometimes. There are weapons of power from the Calamity known as Arms of the Betrayers that were made specifically for champions of the Betrayer gods.
Kai sort of furrows his brow at that.
But there were also vestiges of divergence that were the same thing, but for the prime deities.
Oh yeah, like yeah.
Jamansa Ord gives you like the knowing, like that parent look of like, spit it out.
Yeah, I've heard of the vestiges before.
Mm-hmm.
Any of these vestiges or arms of the betrayer happen to show up in your city, you would probably want them out immediately, right?
Are they causing
just out of curiosity?
Are they causing a ruckus?
Only if you account for them getting someone thrown in jail.
That's not how I recall it. You just said that you saw you were in the presence of a dead body at the wrong time.
Oh, yeah, that dead body was trying to... You know what? I'm gonna go.
You have a good day.
You too, your eminence?
Good enough. And
That'll work.
They wave you off. You just hear, as you pass down the hallway, you just hear a long, drawn out sigh.
Kai is absolutely gonna fuck with any hands of Ord he walks by now and give them random shit to go get for his eminence.
Oh my god.
There's plenty to do.
Bye, Dad.
You exit the palace, presumably going to. You can do that all you want. You can't see their expressions again because you can only see like their eyes and their like lower chin. But none of them make eye contact with you as you like walk down. Literally 0 people besides Jamansa Ord make eye contact with you as you go this way. As you go down the halls of the palace and you exit, presumably heading towards the Sunket Bazaar.
Don't happen to pass any armories or anything, do I?
No.
Ah, damn. All
right. Nice try. And from there, we'll move on to someone else.
Hey.
So above game, is Jamansa Ord Kai's dad?
No.
Parents, I should say. Parents.
No.
His bubble has been burst.
Yep.
I don't care. I'm a fucking Kai Sword truther.
You don't even know what Kai's last name is.
It could be Sword.
So we're gonna rewind back time for a bit here and go into Lux Run Casino, where a number of you wake up for the day. Soleil, you wake up probably earlier than everybody else and immediately head out.
Hi, Sharky.
Bye, Sharky.
I hope you
Eve.
find your dad.
Eve, Arteis, Amada, who's there too, Sorn, you all wake up. Day is yours. Well, the morning is yours. What do you
I'm
want?
sticking
to
my
try to
head
accomplish?
in my box.
Okay.
Sticking my head.
Oh, by the way, did we roll the charisma save last time?
I haven't used it.
That's...
I didn't use my one yesterday, so I
Okay.
think from what we were looking at, I only have to roll the save if I use the fragment.
Okay. That is how I wrote it.
can give you
So
the
fair enough.
exact verbiage.
I wrote it, so yes.
Okay.
Yep. That's fine. Alrighty, so you.
Well, now I have to check.
God damn fuck shit.
So you.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You ponder the dodecahedron.
Yeah, it says whenever a creature with a fragment of possibility makes an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, it can expend the fragment.
Mm-hmm.
When the fragment is used, the creature using it must make a DC 20 charisma save. On a failed save, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Alright.
I do not go blah 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 blah.
Well, you don't have the
Well,
dodecahedron.
Blah, blah, blah.
I didn't want to give
Sorry.
it away until he actually fucks up.
We'll see.
Sorry, I'm fixing a chair.
Okay.
Chair reaction for. Oh my god.
All right.
So I'm in a kitchen chair, and like the legs can get loose, and one of them just like popped out of the socket. So I'm just putting it back together with an Allen wrench. Don't mind me.
All right.
How dare you hurt that mimic like that?
So you all wake up. Is there
How do you
anything...
know I didn't like it?
Oh God.
Oh my.
Is there
Sorry?
anything...
Don't shame the mimic.
Is there anything you all want to accomplish today?
We have that guy.
You do have that guy.
I would like to get the guy.
Okay.
What guy?
A guy?
We got a guy. What's the guy? What?
Wow.
We got
Guy's been gone for 3 days.
We gotta go get Eve's husband, the guy we're chasing.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. No.
Yep, your husband. No.
I've been gone for 3 days.
And you missed your chance.
Oh my god, y'all.
No, for those of you who weren't here, we have an agreement with the Cobalt Soul to tail a suspected member of the cult of the Snake Man or whatever.
Cloaked serpent.
Cloaked serpent. Snake Man.
Oh my goodness.
And we didn't get much information because I panicked. Sorn panicked. So we gotta try again today. And Arteis has to fight somebody.
Arteis has to fight Harmony.
The other Fey person. Yeah.
Yeah, Harmony.
On Midsummer of all days.
Woo!
Time for the Fey fight.
We're gonna put Kai in a bear suit and set him on fire.
Yo, he kind of hot for a goat.
He's kind of hot for a goat.
Oh no. He kind of hot for a goat.
Stop that.
Which one of you fucking said that? Jail for you.
It was Erica!
I didn't do it. Oh
god.
Oh no, Sharky's typing.
All right.
It hurts to cry. My eyes still hurt.
So as you guys exit, God damn
it, Sharky!
Really getting mileage out of that one today.
I just have it open on my desktop.
Good for her.
Anywho, all right. Are we doing a fight or are we stalking a man? Well,
I don't know. What are you
Stalking
guys
a goat, man.
I guess Sorn would stick his head in the beacon and then go find Eve and Arteis.
Mm-hmm. So it's just in the rooms next to you. Easy enough.
I mean, he's dumb, so
Yep.
probably like, where would they be?
Arteis, for your information, the matches don't start till way later in the afternoon, so you got time.
Book.
Yeah.
There it is.
Book.
You wake up and you're reading your book. And then,
Time to read again.
And then after a while, after like maybe 10 minutes of reading, you hear a knock on your door.
Hello?
Hello? Are you reading?
Yeah, what's up?
Ah, shit, my bad. You read.
Okay.
And he'll go to Eve's room instead.
Eve, you hear a knock on your door.
Yeah?
It's me. Do we want to come up with a plan today?
Oh, come on.
I can't reach the doorknob. Oh, God!
Hold on.
Pretty sure you can reach the doorknob.
Flag on the play.
For half a second, she almost says jump for it, but then she just gets up to go open the door for you.
And he's just hanging onto the doorknob with two hands.
Oh, man. Come on.
He goes in. So,
what's up?
I think we should ask for help from other people today. I don't think I'm very good at being sneaky or smart.
I think smart was not our forte yesterday, huh?
In our defense, we've had a couple of weird days.
That is very true. She looks at the mace in the corner.
A blanket over it when you sleep?
I mean,
just let it look at you all night? That's creepy.
I didn't even think about that. God damn it.
So grab a blanket from the bed and throw it over its head and say, I don't care if
I'm pretty sure I changed in front of it yesterday, too. Damn it. No, I can't.
I'll say to the mace under the blanket, you're a pervert, you know that.
She didn't
I've seen better. I'm kidding. He doesn't say that.
Eve, I'm gonna reforge you so fucking hard.
That's it. Into a fucking bra.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think we should probably do a couple of things. And I don't want you to judge me for what I'm gonna say, because you know Kai so much better. But he just seems like he'd be good at this kind of thing, you know? Like hunting things.
She plops in the chair and puts her feet up. Yeah, he would be. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be in that fucking prison cell.
And like, Soleil's one of the smartest people I know. So we should probably ask Soleil for help and then check to see if we can like... We didn't ever ask about bail. We never asked if we could pay his bail.
I don't know. They didn't seem
in this country, or is that a Jorhasian thing?
It might be just over there, because they didn't seem like... They didn't even offer. They didn't tell us anything like that.
That's true. But I guess we should start with Soleil, and then maybe with her mystical, magical powers, she can contact Kai or something.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to reach him, but only a little bit. I went back over to the prison the other night, and so my like little message thing that I can do, I just kept doing it until I like got a hit, and he said he was okay. So I hadn't really worried about it too much after that.
Well, didn't they say the specialist was coming today?
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Yeah,
even
pretty sure.
imagine what kind of torture they're putting Kai through right this very minute.
Oh.
There's spells that can like force you to tell the truth, or they could just be like invading his mind and like making him relive his embarrassing childhood memories or something terrible. I don't know.
Oh god, that's awful.
I know.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Oh shit!
Hey, man, all I do is think. My thoughts
About terrible things.
Don't you?
I mean, no.
I mean, I'm also trying to remember like my whole past life, so most of my time is spent like being introspective and.
Oh,
I'm pretty
speaking
fucked
of,
up,
how's
apparently.
your little globe thingy today?
It's perfection in every single way, just like the Lux in itself. So
take your word for it. Cool.
Let's talk to Soleil. He will pull his book out.
Oh, when is Arteis fight today? She just like scratches her
later?
head. Yeah, true.
She was reading her book when I knocked. I didn't want to disturb her.
Oh, yeah. Her and Amada always got their noses in the books.
I never really understood books. Words are hard. So then he starts.
Reading is overrated.
I mean, I have a book, but it's not really for reading. It's more for like drawing power. Dear Soleil, please come to Eve's room to chat.
If I had a lesser will, I would have spat out water just now. However, Soleil, you hear that message in your head while you're almost done, like putting down like the accoutrements that you are doing right now. You finish up like the last couple of ones. You put a little placard next to them with the number, and then you hear a message in your head.
Dear Soleil, please come to Eve's room. Sorn.
Hola. Rahaya.
Hiya. Sorry, I had no control over that.
I just started coughing.
Somehow that gets onomatopoeia'd onto your book.
Keep going.
I will turn to Rahaya and be like, are you okay running alone today? I apparently have to go do something.
Oh, you've done plenty for me. It has been nice to have a second to help out, but if you have other things to do, by all means.
No, it's been really nice. I'll try to come back if I can. I promise.
Hey, if you come back and bring a customer, I'll give 10% off. How's that sound? And I can't strictly pay you for services rendered, but I can give you a discount on my stuff.
The discount sounds great. I'll definitely be back.
Alright.
And I will start heading back, and I will.
You don't go very far. You are in the Suncut Bazaar as you're setting up a stall.
Oh hell yeah!
So you're not very far.
So yeah, I will think to Sorn. I'll be right there. I'm on the way.
Soleil's coming. Yep. She also says something called Hoya.
Somehow that just gets parsed into the book.
Huh. Okay.
Do we want to just try and shoot spitballs at your mace until Soleil gets here?
Absolutely. I thought you'd never ask. Like she's already tearing like parchment up.
And that's what we will do until Soleil arrives.
So
shoot spitballs at the cursed mace.
Fast forward until there's a knock on the door. You don't hear anything in your head, Eve.
Okay. Hold on, I want to see if I hit.
He's sleepy.
No, I rolled a natural one.
Oh.
It hits the window.
You just inhaled that spitball.
No, you other way. Slaps his back.
Falls flat on his face.
Oh god. Echo the gift. Jesus.
The knock happens again.
Oh, knock again.
Yeah.
You guys?
Oh, come in. Wow, Sorn is like coughing his lungs up.
I will open the door. Why did you guys... Why are all these books torn up?
Well, we had to get paper from somewhere.
Yeah, the books were probably dumb anyway.
Are you okay?
I swallowed a spitball. Inhaled it.
Yeah.
He coughs really hard and it gets into his pants. There it is.
This why you needed me?
No.
We were just killing time till you got here, actually.
We need your help with a mission from the Cobalt Soul.
You know
and
what
he'll
the
do
Cobalt
like
Soul
spirit
is.
fingers.
Yeah, Soleil will sneer a little, but I'm listening.
Should we not have done that?
No, it's fine.
Old habits.
Well, there might be a priest of the Snake Man, cult of the Snake Man, Snake Jacket.
Does Sorn mean Zahir?
Yes.
Okay. Keep nodding along.
We busted into his apartment yesterday, but I panicked, and instead of being fully invisible, I pretended to be a maintenance man. I couldn't find anything super incriminating other than the fact that, and he kind of like shudders, they definitely had a necklace for the Cerberus Assembly.
Yeah.
But the
necklace?
Yeah, like a necklace with the emblem of the assembly.
It's a chain that goes around your neck.
Yeah, like a necklace.
No, I get that part.
But they want us to make sure he's not like a necklace.
You guys are all idiots and I love you so much.
I didn't plan on Sorn being so dumb, but it's so fun to lean into. I'm just leaning into it.
I've never had this idiotic of a character and I love it.
But they wanted us to tail this guy to make sure he's not like causing a ruckus or whatever. So we tried, me, Eve, and Arteis, but we figured we might be more successful if somebody smart was helping us. And you're like,
we did our best.
I know. We did our best, but it didn't work.
All right. Where is his house, I guess?
In the Sigil district, in this apartment complex. Like, I know how to get there, but we figured it might be helpful if we bust Kai out of prison, because he's good. Like, I get the feeling that he's probably good at, like, hunting people. He seems like the type.
He's strange. He never struck me as the type of person to hunt people. Animals, maybe, but...
Blood or
What are people if not, like, weird animals?
Blood hunters, yeah, they that's kind of their
like,
thing.
This guy's with the snake jacket cult. That's an animal. A snake's an animal. Plus, the guy looked
an amphibian.
fucked up. I mean, amphibians are animals. Like, frogs are animals.
Oh, yeah.
Soleil's just gonna take a big sigh, say reptile under her breath, and head towards the jail.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
So sorry, Soleil.
Guys are idiots. I love it.
My intelligence isn't that bad.
Oh, mine's
you just know what
11. So
mine's a 10. So
Yes. Funny thing that as you are walking back through the familiar streets to get towards the Ord Bastion, Arteis, if you're following them? Question mark.
Did they tell me that they left?
That's fair. Never mind.
I
Then
think at least Eve would knock on the door and tell her that like we're gonna go back to what's his face's house.
Jaundice man.
Or you guys going that way? Actually,
I don't know. I'm following Soleil.
We're going to the. Yeah, we're going to the Hand of Ords first, but then we're going to Parent Jaundice Man.
Yep.
They would have rolled over and been like, "Ugh, okay," and then followed
You can
them.
read while we're going. I'll hold. If you hold me, I'll hold your book.
Dramatic horse.
Dwarf necklace.
Turn the
Dwarf
page.
necklace.
All right.
On Arteis' back,
this is
just
kind of like a
holding the book in
necklace.
front of her.
See, this is kind of like a necklace, right? But imagine it has the Cerberus Assembly logo up, like instead of me.
And he's made of metal. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
usually.
made of metal.
What are you
Usually.
guys talking about?
Soleil didn't
I
know
don't think
what a
Soleil knows what a
necklace
necklace is. Yeah.
Why?
We are chaos incarnate. We shouldn't exist.
I love it.
Turn around to say something. Stop. Just flex my hair.
How very Regency of you.
I'm having so much fun with this game. You have no idea.
You all you continue your way through the streets of Ankarel, going through the Suncut Bazaar into the Sand Herald district, scooping around to go towards the Ord Bastion, and about halfway there.
Are we just on like opposite sides of the
Uh-huh.
street and don't see each other? We just walk past each other entirely.
You walk past each other at first, and then Eve, you just get like that wrinkle on your, and you like sneeze and turn, and you see Kai walking
just
the other
walking away.
He didn't even notice.
Nope.
He didn't notice the centaur walk past him.
Holding a dwarf?
Passive perception is 9.
That's
Oh, it's real bad.
My passive perception's
We're an
9.
efficient party.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I
My
love
passive
it.
perception is 12. It's
Okay,
fine.
fair enough. Still,
Well, mine's a 14, so still it's a little higher. Okay, so if Kai walks past it, and like she gets a little line in her forehead, and she sneezes and turns around. She's gonna do a double take,
it's him.
like because she doesn't really like.
To be fair, his
She
like
didn't-
darker complexion kind of blends in with the general.
Yeah.
populace.
But I mean,
Actually,
they've
just
traveled.
Come on, walking through the streets.
Oh my god, they've traveled for so long together. Like,
Yeah.
she would probably know like his walk at least at that point.
For sure.
So like she stares for a second, and then she like it clicks in her head. Wait a second, I'm not just this.
Coming for my damn brand!
I
Like,
give
wait a
you
second.
ample time.
That is actually
Trying to
Kai.
find the eyebrow waggle.
Oh my god.
And so Eve is like, hold on. And then she does the thing where like she calls his name and then kind of turns her head a little to see if he he responds or not, to see if it's actually him or not. So yeah, it's like she'll be like, Kai, and then like look away a little bit.
Eve turns around and just, wait a minute, I know that ass.
That's Bazozan's ass. Kai, you hear your name called out.
Why? Through all the market bazaar cacophony.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, she does the full like puts both hands on the sides of her mouth, like.
To be clear, you're not in the bazaar. You're like a little ways outside of it in the Sand Herald district.
Okay.
You're like here-ish.
Gotcha.
We're
See, I
not
thought
in
we
it.
were,
In
like,
it.
Here-ish.
No. That would be difficult.
Exactly. Hey, Kyle, stop and just sort of turn. No one here knows me.
As soon as she sees his his face instead of just the back of his head, she starts pushing people out of the way and running that way.
Not a lot of people. They're all in the bazaar. But yeah, you run that way. Hi, in the flesh.
Okay, so here's what happens.
You've had 3 weeks to think about this.
She runs up to him and does like the jump tackle hug. Punches him in the face.
Fair enough.
And then grabs the side of his face and gives him a kiss.
Wow.
Wow.
There's a couple of people that are walking by that kind of give you a wide berth.
It's a lot that happens in a few seconds, but she's had a lot in her head the last few days, including a mace.
I was gonna say, it was mostly the mace.
Yeah, Kai, that happens.
Dave.
The punch is for staying behind and getting your stupid self arrested. The kiss is because I missed you.
Oh, in that case, and Kai just kisses her back.
No.
I had to walk away from my computer. I'm over here now.
Haley's
Cover
overheating.
Sorn's eyes.
I'm fucking older than you.
She has to like lean down to do it.
Reaches her hands back over your eyes.
Covered his eyes
I could
with
have
her
a
book.
wife or a husband or something.
Covers his eyes with her book.
Oh God.
You're so small. Don't look.
Nancy, no.
Oh my God.
Mother.
She will eventually like stand up and help him up too.
Oh, thanks. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of you see Kai.
Hey guys.
How was jail?
That was jail.
Oh,
This has got to be the
Yeah.
easiest jailbreak we've ever done.
I know, mission accomplished. Sorn high fives himself.
Self 5.
Oh my God.
Soleil puts her hand down.
Got
Oh,
a
wait.
few. I got some nice meals. Got to train. They thought I was king for a little bit. You know, usual jail stuff.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
you're a king?
Yeah.
My lord?
Their king just go around killing people?
Thought it was-
That sounds
he-
like a king.
he does take some time
mean-
off, from what I've heard.
They.
I doesn't know that.
Shank people on rooftops?
I mean, possibly.
In Kai's defense, he didn't shank her, and 2, it didn't happen on a rooftop.
Oh, no, I know, but that's what they thought, I think.
That's what I told the goat man.
Did they? Did you hit his head, Eve?
A goat man.
I mean, yeah, she
No.
did. I've got the mark right here.
I did hit him, yes.
Look what you did. You concussed him. How's he gonna help us find the snake jacket man now?
A what now?
We're looking for a man who's involved with the cult of the snake jacket.
So, we need your help.
I assumed you were good at hunting stuff because you've got the light up swords of finding things.
That's not. You know what? Yeah. Where's everyone else?
Everyone's there except for Amada.
Amada's got a
Amada-
book to read.
She was still doing some studying, but
Oh, what about Emerald Pact? Where are they?
a
Sorn
little
makes a face.
spread out.
So does Soleil.
All right. Well, we can talk about that later, I guess.
Dermot's probably getting ready to fight in the same tournament Arteis is in.
Oh, there's a fighting tournament?
I know, if only you hadn't gone in jail.
Listen.
I originally envisioned Kai
We're
taking
listening.
place in this tournament, so you got no one to blame but yourself, buddy.
That's not technically true.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I have a dead
It's okay,
wizard to
Art's-
blame.
It's okay. Arte's been kicking ass in there.
Oh,
With all
came
four
up
of
with
her
that
hooves.
chant.
That book finally helped.
She's long.
I'm not
she's
done with it
strong,
yet.
She'll fuck you right up. Arteis.
Arte!
Here, she's there. She's every fucking where.
Arteis.
I mean,
man.
it was just a few orcs' asses, but you know.
It was pretty
those guys are
impressive. You should have
pushovers
seen it.
usually.
I'm bringing my guitar today. We're lighting those
hell
stands
yeah.
up.
Crack it over. Oh, you're gonna play.
You kidding? That was
You have to find the
expensive.
snake man. We gotta find the
where's
snake
the
man.
snake jacket at? I could use a new wardrobe.
Oh no, that dude's really fucking creepy looking. But Sorn will explain.
I think
The
he's got some
job.
kind of disease. Don't wear his clothes.
The job, Sorn will explain,
Mhm.
is we have to figure out if this guy is a threat to the city. However we see fit to do that. Sorn interpreted it as being sneaky, but it probably doesn't necessarily have to be sneaky, but the guy seems paranoid. We know where he lives. He has apparent ties to the Cerberus Assembly. He's like jaundiced and funky looking, paranoid, part of the cult of the Cloaked Serpent, which Sorn keeps calling the Snake Jacket.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Does any of that pink guy?
In order, the Cerberus Assembly, the Cloaked Serpent, probably. That was one of the betrayer gods that you saw in the Betrayer's Rise.
Uh-huh.
If Sorn mentions the Cobalt Soul, that it's all coming at you at once, so it's a lot to take in. So you can choose to like interpret what you like, but yes, it'll all eventually make sense.
Did we get a name of this man?
You did not.
No.
Jaundice snake jacket. Got it.
Oh, I thought they gave us a name. Okay.
No, he's a suspected cultist of the Snake Jacket.
And they found us, and they told
Sure.
us where to find him.
They
That
told
is
us where to
here,
find
right?
him.
That's who we're talking about.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
He's in the Sigil District. Like I was in his apartment.
Oh, well, I didn't
I
you
was a
just find out
maintenance
while you
man.
were there?
Yeah.
Look,
Sorn-
man, you weren't there. It was a high intensity situation. I panicked.
We tried to get Sorn in invisible, but the guy
He's
wouldn't open the
paranoid.
door unless it was actually somebody there. So he had to think real fast and
And I'm
maintenance
not
guy.
so good at that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I had to make myself look like I had a beard.
But you do. All right.
Shut the fuck up, Kai. No, I don't.
He does not. He shaved. Didn't you? She like bends down to look.
Every morning.
He's a little hacked. He always has at least one cut on his face. You'd think he'd be good at it at this point, but he's not.
It's okay.
But he keeps his hood up in the sun out of habit.
Too much.
So
in
yeah,
beard.
they think that he might be like trying to, I don't know, prey on like dumb college students that are like looking for a place to belong. So we gotta figure out what the fuck he's doing here and if he's a threat.
Oh. I mean, I think for a second. I mean, Eve and I are going for our masters right now, so
You're in school?
I just deadpan looks at Sorn.
Sorn just looks back at him.
Eve looks very confused because she does not remember signing up for higher education.
God.
Eve, why didn't you talk to that professor the other day?
Oh shit! I'm probably failing everything. What? When did we sign up for this?
No, Eve, we're young and impressionable, and that's how we're getting into this guy's house.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See,
Got it.
knew
I can do
was
that.
right, getting Soleil and Kai. And he's gonna pat himself.
Look, we did our best.
I mean, also,
I jumped out a window.
I could just.
He did.
walk
He
into
did
his
that.
house.
I can show you where he lives. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Arte, we gotta go to where we were yesterday.
And then your fight.
Yep.
And then your fight.
Do you need a partner?
No.
I'm not sure I can have one.
You weren't there for sign up, so.
I'm sure we can find someone to beat up in the parking lot.
I've got an idea. We'll handle that when we get there.
We can beat somebody up in the parking lot.
Anyway, let's take care of Yellow Snake Jacket.
All right.
Yeah, fuck face. Let's go.
So as you're passing through more and more of the Sand Herald district, you do see a couple of, you see a few things to depicting Corellian the Archheart, because this is one of his sacred days, Midsummer. I think it's called Elven's Dawn or something like that. And there's pockets of people celebrating here and there. Majority of it was in Sun Cup Bazaar. Not that you got a good chance to look, because you guys were kind of bolting out of the place so quickly. Anyway, as you all head towards the Sigil district, you see most of that die back down. There's every now and again you'll see like an elven household, and they're celebrating in their own way, and they have like, they have a banner up or something like that. But that's about it.
Does my little medallion friend feel any different today?
You have a pretty happy general disposition when you try to think on it. It's not a prevalent feeling. You're still able to feel whatever you like, but whenever you think about the jewel that you have, it's pretty optimistic, happy thoughts.
That's so cute.
No.
So as you, I think a feeling you get is maybe a nostalgic feeling that you do not have, as you're not currently an elf.
Wait.
Oh.
But
would we have celebrated Midsummer in fucking Jorhas?
Probably not. No,
Gotcha.
it is definitely not a drow celebration.
I'm having Facebook FOMO from the other side of the family that celebrates a holiday we don't. Okay.
It's when your conservative family celebrates 4th of July and you don't like them, but you still have that FOMO of
you still get to have
oh yeah,
drinks and a reason to be drunk. I get it. Yeah.
When you have a job and you get off for Yom Kippur even though you're not Jewish.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
That'll work.
All that. All of those
what
things.
A strangely specific reference.
Yeah.
I'll see you all on Wednesday.
So, as you pass through, you do see a very nice, beautifully constructed, what's it called? Building of higher education.
Is there a name on it?
It's the Crystal Chateau.
Got you.
Ugh, pretentious. It's just fucking glass.
Thank you.
Take inspiration. God damn it, Echo.
I love it.
Anyway, you move through. There's a small triangular shaped building that juts out a little a block away from the Crystal Chateau itself, and that is where they are taking you right now. Go in.
I'll just follow your lead.
Are all of you going in?
I'll duck behind Arte and put on my disguised self as the maintenance man from yesterday, just in case.
Oh, good idea.
Okie dokie.
Just a random centaur.
In my few days going around, have I seen any very clearly students?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not even gonna make you roll for that.
Cool. I'm gonna disguise myself and to look like one of them.
Like someone drew a student from memory.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You're able to do that. So yeah, you do that, and you enter. It's a pretty plain looking. It. Those of you who have lived in dorms before, you know what this is. It's a little bigger, but yeah. You go up the flight of stairs. Are you guys going up quietly? Are you going up, just kind of going up?
I would just go up casually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm the maintenance man. What do I have to hide?
Yep. So as you enter,
I'm letting Soleil into her dorm. Being like, this is why you keep your key on you at all times. Sometimes people put it on a necklace.
So as you
That's
all,
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
as you all enter the building, it's a small building. It's a small room that you enter as you go up the stairs. You open that door. It's a long hallway that curves off a little bit at the end. Eve, it was, who went that way last time, will recall that there's like a maintenance area off to the side there.
Mm-hmm.
Today's a little different. There's like little kids playing in the hallway today. There's a little tiefling girl, and there's a little gender's reversed. A little tiefling boy and a little human looking girl.
Oh,
They're
okay.
just playing in the hall. As you enter the hallway, coming out the other side is there's a door directly next door to where you come out of, and there is a dwarf who comes out, who's got like this like overall get up on, long, rough looking beard, a set
How
of
close
tools,
is my disguise to that?
a set of tools at his side. Pretty uncanny.
Maintenance man when you order from Wish.
Oh, everybody makes that mistake at least once.
Sorn's just not gonna react.
Yep. And
Outwardly.
He just goes to a random room. And he goes down the hall, goes to a random room. Crucially not the one that has the suspected cultist.
Mm-hmm. Sorn's just gonna falter for like a second and then just look up, but I think he'll look at Soleil first. Just like, there wasn't people here yesterday.
So,
like you
what
showed
can you
up.
tell me about this guy quickly?
I mean, it was empty up here yesterday.
It's like you showed up when people were at work or something, or at school.
What?
Anyone? Anything? What do we know about Snake Man?
He's in, and Sorn will like gesture to the room. He's in there.
Okay, but what do we know about him? Anything?
He's creepy. He's a suspected cultist.
He was
unhelpful.
He was erasing things before we came in last time.
Okay.
Was he?
Is he part of the faculty? Does he work here? Is he just in the building? I
got fucking nothing.
Alright.
But he was here last time you guys came.
He lives in that room.
Chances are, if it was dead, he's here. If it's busy, if he's creepy, maybe he isn't this time.
Sorn just gonna walk over to the maintenance area. Did the other dwarf go into one of the rooms?
Yeah, he did.
All right, Sorn's gonna go into that room and start looking for a key ring, like a set of master keys or something.
Do you think he left the door open, my friend?
I don't know. The janitor in my dorm left the maintenance closet open all the time.
That is fair. Mine did too.
All right. Well, I'll tell you how we'll resolve this, Sorn. Call evens or odds.
I might have stolen some toilet paper from time to time. What?
Evens.
Oh my god.
Stolen.
You're paying to live there. It's your toilet paper.
Listen, ask me where my
Gave it
first
back,
set of
actually.
ask me where my first silverware came from in my apartment.
Maybe not.
Dining ball?
maybe not while we're recording.
Nah,
It's-
it's fine. It's past the statute of
It's-
limitations.
As much as I paid to go to UNT, I deserved it.
Evens.
And luck is on your side. The door is open.
Alright, he's just gonna walk in like he fucking owns the place.
Uh-huh.
And start looking for them keys.
Alrighty.
Kai's gonna walk up to Snake Man's door and just knock on it.
What do you want?
Hi, I'm doing my master's here, and I was told you might be able to help me with my studies.
Hold on. Wait, I'm looking at something real quick.
Okay.
While he's doing that.
You hear a voice like, I think you got the wrong room.
I was doing a paper on forgotten gods throughout Exandria, and I was told that you're a pretty leading scholar on that. Is that not right?
Give me a deception check.
Absolutely.
Please be good at lying. Please be good.
I'm okay
Please be
at
good
it.
at lying.
What's your modifier on that?
+3.
Oh, can I help?
22.
Oh, we're good.
Okay, never mind.
Rolled a natural
Woo!
19.
Yep.
Woo! Woo!
Yes.
I really like how Sorn has been like, Kai is the really sneaky one, and Soleil is the really smart one. I have an intelligence of +2. Kai has an intelligence of +5. I have a +7 in stealth and deception.
Oh my god. Well, listen,
Sorn
that
has
tracks
a
for
wisdom of
Sorn.
-1.
You got them mixed, but you had the right spirit.
he meant
That ain't
well.
Sorn in a nutshell. You got it mixed, but you got the right spirit.
Yeah, that's right.
That's literally just Sorn. Mixed
Just
with the
Sorn.
right spirit.
Mixed.
You hear a number of clicks as things are like bunches of like a handful of latches and locks are unlocked. Door slowly opens.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, my name's Sebastian, Sebastian Sword. Been traveling abroad, and my father suggested that I do some of my studies here while I was home.
Saord, as in
Jaman Sword, yeah.
what did I get saddled into? Come in.
Thank you.
Did I go with you, or are you just on your own on this?
I think he's on his
that's
own.
That's up to you.
He's on his
You
own.
said
I thought you.
None of you said anything.
Well, no, like he had said, we're master's students, so I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. Like, am
Yeah,
I tagging along for this?
Well, he started talking immediately. Or he like walked in and knocked on the door.
Hey,
Sorn's
wait,
in the
wait, wait!
maintenance Closet.
Eve runs out the hall. Wait, sorry. I'm coming.
You didn't tell me you had friends.
Sorry, this is my co-author on the research paper. Fishy, you gotta keep up.
Sorry.
Chef's kiss on the co-author. Chef's kiss.
You both enter.
Genevieve, nice to meet you. She like starts fumbling with the stuff in her arms.
Come on.
Thank you.
Closes the door. Alright, now how can I be of assistance here?
Oh, I was told that you were a sort of preeminent scholar on some of the older gods in Exandria. Is that right?
Who told you such a thing?
Oh, well, being in the palace, I hear things back and forth through guards and scuttlebutt and things like that. If it's incorrect, we can absolutely go. I don't want to bother you.
Eve just has a pen and she's writing things down.
Yep. On your passive perception in particular, Eve, you see in the corner propped up a staff that has like a snake curling around it. And you recall that from how, as was described yesterday, yesterday.
Okay. Clock that for sure.
Yep. And he goes, I mean, I know a thing or two. I know enough to get by, I suppose. What are you in particular researching?
Well, some of my classmates were talking at one point, and they'd brought up the subject of betrayer gods. I know that it's not usually everyone's cup of tea to talk about so much, but I was hoping that, given your reputation and everything that I've heard, that you might have some insight for me. All anyone ever wants to talk about around here are, the big gods, the saviors of the calamity, but I really want to know more about the other side. The whole incomplete history and everything has always bothered me. I mean, surely they had their reasons for what they did, right?
You're being deceitful. However, you are also
absolutely.
So the thing is, you're being deceitful, but you're also like very much playing into something there. So I'm a little confused as to what that. I think I'm just gonna have you roll a general charisma
Deception.
roll.
Do you want me to roll deception with advantage?
I mean, I'll help if I can in some way.
I think deception with advantage is probably the play here. Yeah, you're playing you're playing into pretty good.
And Eve, you can absolutely chime in if you feel the urge.
Oh, I will. Like if I see a spot where like she could maybe actually say something that sounds intelligent, that I will.
I'm not going to roll a second time because my first roll was a nat 20, so that's a total of a 23.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. He looks at you for a sec. He's like, well, my purview is with a specific god. How much do you know about the cloaked serpent?
That's Zahir, right?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Just what I've heard, mostly his name and that he was one of the betrayer gods. I don't know a whole lot more than that, unfortunately. Like I said, this information's been a little difficult to come by.
Well, the conflict between and he does the air quotes now as he's doing that. You do see his hands are like yellowed. He's wearing a robe, so this is your first time seeing his hands. They're like yellowed, and so is his face. And he does the air quotes. He goes, the so-called betrayer gods wanted to start anew with Exandria, and the prime deities did not want to do it. And at the apex of the calamity, the betrayer gods were banished into their own prison-esque planes, much in the way that the prime deities are beyond the divine gate.
So the conflict was over
Us.
methodology,
Yes.
over how to
Fascinating.
proceed with us.
Yes.
That doesn't seem very fair.
What is our say in this? We are but, puppets to the gods at times.
I mean, sure, but you would think we would have some sort of say if we're what the whole fight's over.
Well, that's why you appoint champions to your cause. There are champions to the prime deities, I'm sure. There are
I mean,
been
sure,
champions to the betrayers.
everyone's heard of some of the champions from Vox Machina. I'm sure the betrayer gods also had their champions then.
Ah, correct.
You mentioned Zahir. Who was their champion?
It's unknown at the moment. His champions don't tend to. That's his whole thing, right? Being in the shadows.
I guess that would make sense for the cloaked serpent. Sure.
Mm-hmm. There are most of the followers of the cloaked serpent perished during the calamity, or being hunted by members of other organizations or followers of other betrayer gods. So finding an actual follower is few and far between.
I mean, they're just like any god, though, right? Surely they've got followers everywhere.
I would assume
I'm
so.
sure. I know it's not approved worship, but
it's absolutely not approved worship. Punishments include exile in Ankarel alone, let alone execution in the Dwendalian Empire.
yeah, I did. A lot of my studying was in Rexentrum. They were very, almost idolatrous in who they allowed worship of.
Yes.
It just seems unfair to me. Who's one person to say who you're allowed to worship and who you're not?
You're a very interesting individual. And you, and he turns to you, Eve. Are you just writing notes down?
Yes.
She's.
I don't like to miss anything, and when I write things down, I remember better.
She's much more of the academic between us. I'm the charm, and she's the brain, if you would.
I see.
That's me.
Well, I mean, I can tell you about as much as I know, but you could also just have found that in the archives, so.
Well, I'll be frank. There's whispers around campus that you may know more about the betrayer gods than many individuals. Now, that's not, as I mentioned earlier, who's anyone to say what's right and what's wrong when it comes to the worship of anyone. But I would be incredibly grateful if you had any deeper insights than what we might find in the archives.
As a primary resource, she adjusts her spectacles.
I make a mental note. Where did she even get those from?
If you didn't, I mean, she is a performer after all.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't, if If you were speaking to the average person, how would you phrase this?
I wouldn't.
Fascinating. Scribbles more.
I'm cackling.
There, I don't know. Like, I'm struggling to see what exactly we're like. I've told you most of what I know.
Oh, there just isn't very much.
There isn't a whole lot out there.
Yes, exactly. As my friend Kai here has said, we were just hoping to uncover a little more.
What do you know about the Great Leviathan?
She looks to Kai.
Kai searches through his mind palace.
Give me a history check.
Sure.
History or religion, actually.
They're both the same.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 9.
Could I do one? Because he asked both of us, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
17.
The Great Leviathan sounds like Ukatoa.
It's like a underwater snake, right?
Oh, Lukatoa. Yes?
Ukatoa?
Ukatoa, yes.
And I've only seen it written, not spoken.
Of course. Ukatoa was created by Zahir, and as the ungrateful child that he is, Zahir banished him to the city of Ocean.
What? You said ungrateful. What did Ukatoa do?
Ukatoa demanded that people who entered the Lucidian Ocean renounce their gods, including Zahir, and worship him.
Well, that certainly does sound ungrateful for someone who's... I mean, it sounds like Ukatoa was his champion.
Creation.
Certainly sounds...
Okay, yes, a creation.
Child, in a way.
Squirrels more.
Yes.
It almost sounds like Zahir's gotten the short end of the stick.
I would think so as well.
That he doesn't deserve to be labeled a betrayer god for simply having different beliefs.
I would think so.
Academically speaking, of course.
Of course. Nobody here is an actual...
no, this is all hypotheticals.
Follower of the Cloaked Serpent. Of course.
Of course.
And I apologize, I do get a little worked up about... I'm very passionate about my studies.
As I said, I'd heard as such. That's why I wanted to come to you.
There are some that are so great, it is worth even the attempt of hearing it from their own mouth.
Well, I appreciate that, Devon. I appreciate that.
We appreciate you spending the time.
Of course. I'm more than happy to divulge what little truthfully that I know about things.
Can I ask you, sir, where did you learn all of this? I would love to check out the sources for myself as well.
The source of a primary source? Amazing! Pushes her glasses up.
I was from Wild Mountain. I did some studies over there.
Oh, what part? As I said, I did a lot of studying in Rexentrum.
No, my area was more. He thinks for a second. He's like, no, wait, actually, it was Rexentrum. Yeah, I was also in Rexentrum, and it's one of those things where you get close to the truth, and somebody doesn't like that.
She must be talking about the Cerberus Assembly. They try to uncover the truth, but then
You say Cerberus Assembly, and he jumps. It's like, are they here?
Oh,
She startles.
No, I just meant from my time in Rexentrum, the assembly tried to share knowledge with everyone there, but the Cobalt Soul wants to seemingly keep all that for themselves, in my experience.
I see. It's
They
gotten worse.
They hoard their knowledge in their archives and keep it sequestered away from those who don't have access.
I see.
Is there something I should know about the Cerberus Assembly? You seemed concerned when I mentioned them.
He looks at the door. He looks at.
Peeks up over her glasses.
He looks back behind you at the door. He looks like towards a side room where there's like a bathroom or whatever. He looks back at the window behind him. As if he's like looking for something. Convinced he doesn't see anything. He says, I think their assassins are after me.
Cerberus Assembly.
Yes. I was looking for other people of like mind to help me. But I haven't had much
the record. Luck. She puts down her pen, finally. Mm-hmm. Off the record. Assassins.
Is it so surprising that an organization built upon mages and bureaucratic bullshit would have assassins?
No. Political power and whatnot.
Exactly.
Have you had any first-hand acknowledgement with this?
I haven't seen any, but it doesn't mean they're not there.
I see. Well, of course, I won't note on this, but...
There's a reason you think they may be coming after you. Did you make some sort of discovery about the betrayer gods that they would send an assassin after you?
I want to ask for one more persuasion check.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I'm going to ask for one more persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion or deception?
Persuasion. You're hitting on something.
Okay. Sure. I will absolutely.
With advantage because Eve's there with you.
Yeah, and she is definitely egging you on.
That was a 23.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
17 plus 6, baby!
I was getting close to something. Real close. I needed a staff to help out. And as I was going to take it, it accosted me for it. I left. I'm sure that more of them are after me. I'm just looking for members of... And he looks at the staff. Members of organizations who will take me in.
Is that... Kai looks towards the staff. Do you mean... And he sort of gestures towards the top of it where the snake is.
He nods.
Sir, given your reputation, if there's anything we could do to help you out and keep you safe from the service assembly.
Do you know any members of the... Or do you know any followers of the Cloaked Serpent?
Not personally, but...
I'm sure we can find some, though.
I've been trying
With the research we're doing?
I've been trying for a few weeks now, and I haven't had much luck.
We can certainly keep our ears open, and if we find any, we can... Well, would it be best to bring them here to you, or help you get to them?
Yes, either way.
I think it'd be best if I didn't stay in one location.
Right, so we'll get you to them then.
Is there a way we can contact you?
I intentionally keep that obfuscated. But I can be here
fair, but...
for a little longer, at least.
We'll do our best.
I may have a lead on someone. I can't be certain, but Genevieve, do you remember that dwarf? That's the weird one without any sort of beard.
She taps her lips. The neurotic one?
Yes, that's the very one.
Yes, how could one forget him?
It's possible they have connections. Sir, if you'll excuse us, we'd like to go look into this for you right away. As
yes, the sooner the better.
You can't stay in one place for long, and if we can help you, as Genevieve said, the sooner the better. You've been a great help to us, after all.
Favor for a favor, of course.
My research has never felt this complete before. Thank you.
Of course. I just do me a favor and just don't credit me on that at all.
Oh, of course. All of our research.
She makes another note on
confidential.
Her pad.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
For obvious reasons.
Yes.
Kyle.
Thank you so much for your time.
Do like a bow.
Yeah, same.
He'll open the door for you guys.
We'll be in touch.
Of course. Closes the door. You're click, 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 click. As like 5 locks close behind you.
Oh.
Eve sighs, like lets her breath out so hard, like her glasses nearly fall off.
Sorn's just sweeping.
Damn kids and running up and down the hallway.
Fucking mud on their
sweeping
shoes.
And like singing to himself in like Dwarven, I guess.
I don't know.
So there you have it.
Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a small whistle and point everybody out the door.
Yeah.
Sorn
and on that, I'm gonna run the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It might be a good time for a break.
Yeah, let's take 10 there. That was a lot.
Oh, perfect.
Everyone go parse. Everyone go
Where the
parse that for 10 minutes.
It's the most unhinged group, I swear to God.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
All right. Well, you know what's going on. The two, Eve and Kai. What do you do to disseminate? No, that's right.
We're gonna grab Sorn and go.
And Soleil.
Hey,
We get the whole group out of there.
And
Yeah. Oh yeah. We
it's just a line of people grabbing the next one that was forgotten.
Sorry, would have to be last. He can't grab anybody.
What a fuck
we're
up
monkey
conga line.
chaining it.
What a fuck up conga line.
Yeah, cha cha cha, yeah, cha cha cha.
Yes.
You're able to grab everyone.
All right.
Go downstairs.
All right. Well, that man is definitely not a follower of Zahir, but boy, does he want to be.
It's a little
Really?
concerning.
So, we can go to whoever hired you, I guess.
Oh, that'd be the Cobalt Soul. Yeah, we can go back.
Yeah, we can set up a trap for him, I guess. Also, we're gonna need your help, but we can get to that.
What? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm the one who asked for your help. You can't like.
No, yeah, exactly. That's why you have a part to play in this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Luxon.
Yep.
All light.
All right, so he'll start leading the way back to the soul, I guess.
Yep.
Eve
Easy
takes
enough.
off her glasses and puts them back in her disguise pack.
Oh, that's where you got those from.
Sorn will drop the disguise once they're like out of eye shot of the Crystal Chateau.
Yep.
Same.
That place is so fucking pretentious.
Bleh.
I thought it was kind of nice.
It feels like
it's all
everyone my
bright
dad
and
ever worked with.
airy, and you can
Hey,
see
now.
the sun really well. That's nice.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about something later, but we can do that later.
Oh, okay.
What now?
Not you, Sorn. Sorry.
Okay. He's just getting held holding Arteis' book.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to head towards the archives in the guided district.
Mm-hmm.
The Temple of the Mentor.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We left.
You left.
But you came too. I'm holding your
But
book
you
for
came too.
Oh, cool. I mean, I was just reading my book.
Yeah.
Blending
Aren't you
in
done with that thing yet?
spectacularly.
No, I'm only
She is
gotten,
not.
18 hours done.
How long do you have to read it for?
I forget.
Pretty sure 48.
48.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Within 6 days.
7.
You should just take 2 days off.
Yeah. Don't mess with me. I'm gonna be in my room for 2 days. Nah, she's got a tournament to win first.
I can always sub in.
As you get to the temple, Kai and Soleil, you're seeing this for the first time. You see an archway with a mosaic that has the 3 open eyes framed in cobalt blue. And it's like that, but it's a couple more archways that lead down towards the entrance of the archives.
So
You're
this is
all-
the soul, huh?
You're all right with it. I think I'll stay out here.
You good?
But it's all full of books and shit in there. Don't you like books?
I do. I'm not a huge fan of the Cobalt Soul.
Oh shit, I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, by all means.
Well, keep Arte company while we read.
No.
Eh?
The dwarf daisy chain comes down. And
Yeah, because Sorn's gonna have to go in because he's the only. Well, Eve's there, so
Eve's there too. Yeah.
he'll
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
He'll write in his book as he's leaving, like, "Should we have not taken this job?" Question mark.
You sending that to Soleil.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I just Cobalt Soul building, probably bad idea for me.
Talk later.
They'll gun you down on
Aw.
sight.
Yes.
If you want.
Talk later.
All right. Sorn will follow Kai or follow Eve since Kai doesn't know where he's going.
Yep.
Yeah.
A damn
Yeah,
thing.
we've been there before, so.
The three of you enter, and it is just a large library. And you actually do see a question there, kind of like reading her own book.
Hey, question.
Oh, Kai. And she sees everyone else like, oh, you're all here. Where's the other
There's
two?
only
3.
Mostly.
It's too nice of a day outside. They wanted to stay in the sunshine.
Okay.
I had some reading to do.
Yeah, sure. Reading. And
Can we talk to your boss?
yeah. Let me go get her. And
Thanks.
they'll go up and look for Ewo, and you are seeing them for the first time when they arrive. So what you see, whoops, too far, is a, god damn it, why is it over here? You see a half-orc with a cotton white shirt and a black coat with a blue what's it called, undercoat,
Mm-hmm.
and black slacks with a cobalt sash tied there. A little bit of adornments here and there to show station, but that's about it. You actually see Recovery with her. They seem to be finishing up a conversation.
Is it just recovery?
It's just Recovery. They finish up a conversation, and Recovery regards you all, waves, and then leaves.
Oh, okay. There they go.
Yeah, we still haven't gotten to like thank them for saving our lives fully yet, so maybe we
it's
should
a
take them out
little
to dinner
awkward.
or something.
I mean, I've been in jail, so.
I mean, I know.
And Ewo looks at you all and says, "Come with me." Did you swap out the centaur for this one?
This one just got out of jail.
Ah, I see.
It's a long story.
Eve kind of filled me in on some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she takes you to her office again. It's a little office building that has a, you can see out a window. So, what have you found out?
Well, and then Kai will verbatim go through their conversation. Thanks, Keen Mind.
Yep.
I was in the hallway.
I was over on the bed.
I was over on the bed.
Do you intend to turn him in, or are you satisfied with what you have? I can maybe send an operative if you have absolute proof.
I mean, we don't have hard evidence, but
Wait a minute. What was this you talking about me to him?
I mean, we need someone from this cloaked serpent to meet up with him.
But I'm a follower of the Lux.
Right, and I'm a 6'4" orc.
Hey, as a
No
6 foot.
offense.
Sorn
Sorry.
just gonna like lay face down on the floor.
Hey, you asked for my help. You didn't ask for specifics.
At least it's not the spider. At least it's not the spider.
Mm-hmm.
We can arrange a meeting and try and find hard evidence there, but
Do we want to include an agent who can be like another follower that's with me, like my bodyguard or something? So then if they think it's enough evidence, they can just snatch him?
I think he's a bit too flighty for that if we show up with anyone unexpected. But we might be able to draw him out of his apartment long enough for the agent to slip in there and gather something.
Okay.
So you
I
have a
doubt,
plan then.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to be
She
I can pose as one of the
Mhm.
as a follower of the cloaked serpent. It is. Damn, I thought it was a snake jacket.
Yeah, maybe don't
Same
botch that.
difference.
I'll practice.
Ewo looks at you, Kai's like, you're winging it.
Yeah, you know what they say about the best laid plans. I find improv is usually the better part of valor.
That explains your friend who is on the floor, who teleported immediately upon seeing the figure.
He was getting away. He'll like roll over onto his back. He was getting away. Now
Yeah.
we know where he lives.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just pointing out a fact.
Oh no, that's my personal methodology. I don't speak for anyone else in this party.
Well, I have all the information I need to.
So you don't need us anymore then? Or
I think I can call the hands at this point. I think we're beyond what we need. I do like the idea of a sting operation though.
Oh, if you need the hands, they tend to they enjoy my presence. We got to know each other pretty well.
She tilts her head. What is your name?
Sebastian Sword.
Give me a deception.
Sorn just looks at Kai.
You said deception?
Yes, sir.
22, let's go, baby!
Hell yeah.
Sorn's just looking at Kai like, what?
Haha.
Hmm.
Am I able to like has Kai been lying about his name the whole time? This is Sorn.
Yeah.
You can absolutely insight check him.
Can I do that? Am I allowed?
You're allowed to insight check him.
Okay. That's a 10. Yeah. Oh my god. Kai's been lying about his name the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ewo gives you a very scrutinizing look. Yes, I see it.
You're gonna look at this face and tell me I'm not his son.
Do you normally misgender your own parent?
Oh, their son. Sorry, it's been away for a while. It's takes a bit to get used to.
Uh-huh.
Sorn's just gonna look at Eve.
Oh no.
Well, be that as it may, I think the hands will be interested to know that there is a cultist worship. So, if you are so in line with them, then maybe you call them.
Yeah, sure. That's not a problem. So, to the palace?
What the fuck is going on?
Off you go then. And Iwo will reach into her bag before you go. She'll give it to Eve as the person who was there with her last time. You've received a stone with a sigil on it. It is a cobalt stone with a sigil on it. Just keep that close to you. We'll be in touch.
Sorn will get off the floor.
Come on, up we go. We got places to be.
I can get up by myself. Thank you, Sebastian. Who even the fuck are you? I'll just start walking off.
Who even the fuck are you?
Eve, you're given a sending stone.
Oh, okay.
And Iwo says, we'll be in touch. Perhaps,
Once we're...
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, perhaps Sebastian is better suited to call the guard than I am. And I say that as an expositor.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to overstep your boundaries.
No,
I don't know
by
if
all
you want.
means, go.
I don't know if you want this to be handled by the guards or if the Cobalt Soul has jurisdiction here. It's really up to you.
We'll be in touch. Go do your princely duties. Whatever.
Sorn just has a look of a complete shock on his face.
All right, let's go find the hands, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. When they get out of earshot of Iwo, he's gonna be like, so first Eve's real name isn't Eve. Now your real name isn't Kai.
Oh god.
You think my real name's not Kai?
You just told that lady your name's Sebastian Sword. Now she's calling you a prince. What the fuck is going on?
Listen, how long have you known me? You know I just
Not
say
very
shit.
long. I don't know.
Yes, but you know I just be saying shit. Come on.
He's
that
just
was
trying
really
to...
convincing, okay? God.
Yeah, because I'm a good liar. That's why you
Yeah.
had me go deal with this guy. That's the whole point.
The one thing's straight, you're a decent liar.
My head hurts real bad, and not for the usual reasons.
Come on, let's go to the palace.
Should I tell you guys my real name or something?
Is it not Sorn?
I mean, that's my name, but the body has a different name.
Oh.
I mean, that's not your name then. That's just the body's name, right?
It's a little wishy-washy, but I'm sure there's people out there who are like, what happened to... Hold on, I gotta go. What happened to Barum? Where did Barum go?
Oh yeah, Sorn definitely fits better.
Right? I don't fucking look like a Baron. Baron Keenhammer. Ugh, I can't even lift a hammer. This is dumb. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Well, absolutely lead them to the palace.
Okay.
Why are we...
You know where the palace is. It's not too far.
Uh-huh.
Passed by a number of hands of ward on the way, but sure.
Excuse me, the captain around.
Yes.
Could you fetch him for me, please?
Yes.
Are they
And
looking me in the eye at all?
they are not looking you in the eye at all.
Kai, were you lying before or were you lying to me just recently?
I just shrugs.
Oh my
Alright.
god. He's just gonna open his book and be like, Soleil! Did you
Eve is
know
like-
Kai is a prince?
Yeah, he gets arrested one time. Now he's a
He gets
big
arrested
deal.
one time and now he's a prince.
I don't even know him anymore.
I assume you got Arteis and me when you left the building.
I would
You don't have to
assume.
use your books.
Well, he doesn't want to say
He
it
does
out
anyway.
loud
Oh.
on the card, so he's typing it to you. He's texting you in the group. So you see in your head being like, Soleil!
Why are you texting me when I'm in the same room?
How long has Sorn, or how long has Kai been a prince? Or it's Sebastian? I don't even know.
Writing very
I
loudly.
Soleil just out loud. Kai's a prince?
Right? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you didn't know?
That's a what?
Eve
He tried
squints.
to kill a prince.
Wait, what?
I mean, there was that whole Macy incident.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, are you engaged? Is this going to be a problem? Are you like betrothed to somebody who's like a princess or something? Are you going to have to break your engagement for Eve?
Damn.
I don't know, Eve, are you a princess?
Oh,
You're engaged?
wait, what? This is a lot for Eve right now. What the fuck is happening?
I don't know. Ask your fiance.
I don't have one.
How
Oh,
could
the
you?
marriage was so short.
I thought we had something special.
No, stop. Wait, what?
We're just going to put his head in his hands and just like have a moment.
After about
You're not the only one.
after about 5 or 10 minutes of this nonsense, a dragonborn pops up. A golden dragonborn. Sorry, brass dragonborn.
I was going to say.
Captain.
Looks at all of you and goes, "Yes."
We've come with information for you. We've reason to believe that there's a worshipper of one of the betrayer gods within the city.
You have proof to your claim, evidence?
There's evidence that can be found with them. Yes. Kyle, go through the whole thing again, idea memory, all that, mention the staff, blah, 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 blah.
When you mention the staff, that is a cause for, that is what really, like, tips it over. And what'd you say about Eve?
Eve raises a finger, like she wants to talk, but she doesn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead, Genevieve.
Are you his dad?
I cocks an eyebrow at her.
Is the king his dad?
Are you guys wasting my time, or is it?
I don't know. He said he was a prince.
This is a whole. I didn't.
He
It's a long
does.
story.
There is a guy who has a snake staff. He looks like this, but taller. And Sorn, can I use disguise self more than once?
If you're able to do it at will, you can. If you have Mask of Many Faces, you can just do it at will.
I do it. Yeah, I have Mask of Many Faces, so he'll just boom become the guy. Clothes and everything. I don't think I can make the staff, but
no.
Now that I've finally seen him, do I recognize him?
Yes, you
Oh
do.
God!
Oh fuck!
Did you work for this man?
Soleil.
Soleil, or however he might have been known back then.
Shit!
What?
I need a fucking
Who in this party has a real name?
Soleil.
None of us.
Soleil, as you see this individual, of course, Sorn cannot change his height. But this person looks like their name was Lauren Ophidius.
Hideous.
And you know that this person was a disgraced member of the assembly who took a magical item and completely fucked off.
Sorn will, as he's explaining, pull the sleeves up to show like the weird bandages on the arms, and it's just like, and he's like, it looks like this, and he's got a snake staff and an amulet of the Cerberus assembly in his fucking bathroom.
Weird.
were you
We're
in his
not
bathroom?
anywhere in Wildmounts, but okay.
No,
but he used to
spent
be.
some time.
Sorn will
There?
turn around and look at Soleil like,
Kai also turns like in unison. Be like, he told me that, but how do you know?
His name is Lauren
Eyebrow.
of Hideous. And apparently this is where he ran after stealing something from the Cerberus assembly. I'm safe to assume that snake staff that you are all talking about.
I feel like we need to have a conversation.
Alright, well, you know where he's currently staying.
Crystal Chateau room, what is it, 317?
Yeah, glass house,
Just-
something or other.
You should really not throw snakes in that.
Eve laughs.
Sorn hasn't stopped looking at Soleil.
You'll also recall that the room. I'm giving this to Kai because eidetic memory. The room is 37B.
Not 317. It's 37B. You were pretty close though.
The apartment complex next to Crystal Chateau, apartment 37B. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Sounds
That's it.
right to me.
All right.
That weird little triangle building.
I'll send people in. I'll do what I can. Thank you for reporting
Sorrel.
this. We'll take care
I
of it.
mean, we can get him to open up if it helps.
Do you have an inn?
Sorn will drop the
he's-
disguise.
He's expecting us.
Yeah, he thinks we're helping us. He thinks we are helping him, I should say.
He's
So you're
Not
performing
right.
a sting operation, is what you're saying, and you finally decided to bring the Hands of Ord in on it.
Dude, blame Ewo and the fucking Cobalt Soul. She's the one who fucking hired us.
Of course, it's the goddamn kobolds. All right.
It's not our
don't
fucking
know what's
fault you guys don't
happening.
communicate with one another. Don't pin this shit on us.
Cobalt Soul
send her
doesn't
to-
communicate with anyone, to be fair.
He was very confused.
Okay. Well, if you think you can get him out in the open, then by all means.
Oh yeah, he's gonna meet his fellow follower, and Kyle pat Sorn on the back.
To be clear, I'm not a follower of the Snake Man.
I understand the implications here.
Good night, you are.
Where are you going to meet them?
Well, we're gonna meet him at his apartment, and then we're gonna bring him to our friend here. So,
Right.
Where would
Where
be
are
the
you
most
going to meet
convenient
him?
for you?
yeah, wherever we're going to meet him at his apartment, we're going to meet Sorn wherever you think is best for us to bring him, where you have the best opportunity to get a hold of him. Which is why we're here talking to you.
Look, I think, as much as I'm loath to admit it, the best place is probably somewhere where there's a lot of people. And it's midsummer, so the place where there's a lot of people is going to be in the Suncut Bazaar.
We could always take him to the tournament.
I mean,
Good.
Arte has her match.
Arte. Well. Is Arte with y'all?
She was?
No.
Is she not?
She's strong.
We
she'll
all
fuck
turn-
you right up.
We all turn around. Is there a horse with us?
Arte.
She was.
I accidentally started following a different group. Like,
Oh no!
Books just knows in the book still.
mm-hmm.
She's just with the cult now.
No.
Oh no!
From her book, like, who are you people?
All right.
Huh?
Well, if Arteis is with you all, then the hand who's there will look at Arteis and be like, oh, you beat up Felgen. I had a lot of money on that.
She's
Anyway.
Did you win your
She
bet?
did what?
I did.
Cool.
Good luck against Harmony.
I don't know what to make of that match, but we'll see how it goes.
Neither do I. Should be a good one. I'm not betting on that one though. Too volatile. But good luck.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Anyway,
Hey.
the tournament should be fine. I don't want to make a big spectacle out over there, but do what you must. We'll have people in waiting.
Oh, well then. Shall we?
Sorn's gonna hang back next to Soleil.
I am actively avoiding your eyes because you were staring at me in that costume the whole time.
I mean, he's not trying to like catch your eye. He's just walking next to you.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Some great clouds.
Yeah, boo boo.
So you know that guy?
I mean, like, not personally, but I knew of him.
And you were in the assembly? At some point? No judgment? The war is over?
At some point, the war is over.
You okay?
That's a lot.
I've heard shit that they do bad things to people there. Are you okay?
I do think Sorn would have heard like a very propagandized version of like what goes on in the assembly, especially since this is post-war.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Like you don't
Here, aren't I?
You don't gotta talk about it, but would he have had any experience with the Volstrucker or anything like that? Because he was a soldier?
Not personally. Except for that one memory that you have that lingers. That person was probably an Volstrucker.
The one that I
killed you?
Remind me which memory that is.
Your last
dead.
The one of
one
you
where
dying.
where he kills me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Not to like freak you out or anything, because I trust you explicitly. And I'm just worried because if you were tied up with the Cerberus Assembly, those guys aren't great. That's literally how I died.
I think Soleil will stop at that.
So I want to make sure you're okay.
They don't really exist anymore after the war and everything with the Mighty Nine and Trent. They shut the whole thing down, so I'm fine.
Sorn looks visibly relieved to hear that the assembly doesn't exist anymore. He's like, I don't know who any of those people you were that we're talking about, but I'm glad you're okay. And if this guy sucks, and he'll just like pull a knife out, we can just fucking kill him.
Want me to kill him?
There's a hand of Vord that looks at you like with like a spear as you're just doing that in public. It's kind of like looks at you, has their spear.
Sorn will just look at him like, what? We're having a private conversation. We already talked to your captain.
You're unsheathing a blade in public. Please put that away.
You're unsheathing a blade in public.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna shuffle him along the hallway.
Your mom? What? What are we? Who are we? Who are we insulting?
Soldier, this is a member of my personal retinue. At ease.
Yeah, that's your prince or whatever. Anyway, just say the word, and I got some personal beef I'd love to work out. So
yeah, we'll see how this goes at the.
You want to take it out on my mace? She holds up the mace. It's got like a spit wad still stuck to it.
You kept that thing?
I had to. It's a long story.
It deafens her if she leaves it behind.
It won't let her leave it alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of that thing.
It's a pretty short story.
That's pretty succinct,
No,
actually.
I mean, there's more. There's more to it.
It watched her as she got changed.
I
didn't even. She slept.
I don't even think about it. It's weird.
She's in a bit of a committed relationship, if you know what I mean.
And I didn't ask for it. It's just kind of still stares at the maze.
Has dark vision out to 60 feet.
I don't know.
She can speak in
Fight
Pearl.
that mace.
Well, yeah, it tried to kill you or whatever.
It told me to kill you.
No,
it got in my head. It got in my head. We have a lot to talk about. I don't want to talk about it right now, though.
Anyways,
the tournament or
the tournament.
I think we're gonna be splitting up here for a minute.
Oh no,
that's never gone bad before.
Well, Arteis go into the
She has to fight anyway, so
the bowl of justice or whatever it's called.
Sorn, you should be there too. If we're meeting you there anyway.
I don't think Soleil should go. Whatever group is with me, Soleil should not be in that group. He could recognize you. I don't think we should expose you to somebody from your past like that. It might not be very nice. I'm sorry that I was looking like him earlier.
Soleil, what do you want to do?
This is a question for Deca. How much is it like, did I have experience with Lauren, or I know of him from Cerberus?
Just one of those things where it's like, oh, yeah, a guy stole a staff, like, does like the asset protection person at a target know every single person who steals from the target? Probably not.
Watch Cloud9, they absolutely do.
If I can borrow a cloak, I think I can have a way that he won't recognize me without using magic, so he's not suspicious.
Sorn will take his cloak off. It's probably going to be too small.
Get the half cloak at best.
It's going to be a little small, but better than nothing.
And he like instinctively kind of like tucks his neck into his shirt and like puts his arms over his head like he's trying to shield himself from the sun. And you'll notice, since he's fully uncloaked, like you can see like scarring on his ears. That looks like he at some point tried to
sharpen them.
Cosmetic changes, but it didn't work so good.
No, Sorn. No. You're perfect just the way you are.
Pathetic, really.
Kai sort of reaches a hand out and then stops himself.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Do I notice them?
I mean, they're plain as day. Usually has his hood up when they're outside and like he's moving his hair around. It's pretty obvious.
Okay. Yeah, you would definitely clock it then.
I'm gonna hand him back the cloak.
And he'll fasten it around and pull it back up.
Hey,
any tall people got a cloak? What?
Fuck, I have a cloak.
Problem solved! Excellent. Glad we were able to come to a meaningful conclusion on this one. Why are you looking at me like that? What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Do I believe them?
Check. I don't fucking know.
I'm just trying to be polite. I don't want to be like, insight check my friends.
By all means, check your friends.
If anything, Eve looks a little sad.
That is a 14.
Eve looks a little down.
I definitely meant something.
Yeah.
Soleil. Oh, what?
Oh, my
guys see
eyes
shit.
are like watery.
Oh, what? No, really, what?
Eve kind of takes a knee if he's gonna keep going.
What?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Sor's just really confused.
I would like to point out these aren't recent. They're
They're
old. They're older.
He's always got his hood up, so she hasn't seen them.
They're recent to us.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just want that context to be clear. This wasn't like some scarification from this morning.
Yeah. But it's there though.
Yeah.
So it's
for
like,
sure. Continue. But I just
and
wanted to put that out
everybody
there.
knows that he's not exactly happy with the way that
Yes.
he looks right now. So,
Why are you looking at me like I'm some kicked puppy?
no,
Arte
it's
hasn't
not-
even kicked me today.
I've never actually kicked
No.
you.
You never do it on purpose. I'm just small and get underfoot like a cat.
Oh my god. No, it's not that. No. Hey, listen, I know we all know that you're not the way that you remember yourself being. It doesn't
Yeah, I'm
mean
a
that.
dwarf.
Yeah, well, maybe on the outside, but you're still you on the inside.
Like not like any dwarf I'd ever met.
That's by design.
Because you're not a dwarf, you knucklehead. And Kai puts his hand into his hair and gives him a noogie.
She pokes where his heart is. That's where Sorn is. Not all this.
Oh my god, guys. This dwarf ate Sorn.
Oh my god!
Okay. Would Sorn know why they're all of a sudden being weird?
Yeah. At some
they-
point you realize that you may have revealed your ears for the first time.
Oh,
Probably
his
when
face-
Kai's fist is in your hair.
Beet red. Beet red. Yeah, and pulls the hood tighter, down over his eyes. He's like, yeah, we don't have to talk about it. Yep. The heart is where your true self lies, whatever. Yep. Anyway, we gotta go fucking catch a cultist, huh? And it just kinda sidesteps Eve. Just arms crossed, hood pulled as tight, which probably makes it worse because you can see the outline of his ears through the back of his hood.
Oh no!
Oh, buddy.
It's just walks in the direction of wherever the tournament is, being like, "Are you guys coming or not?"
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
I will catch up real quick and say we don't have to talk about it, but if you want to. And then walk ahead a bit.
Sorn's gonna just dry heave twice. And keep
Scratches
walking.
her head, then follows.
Are some of you going to the Crystal Chateau?
Yes, I
Or
think
the
Kai
apartment
and Eve?
complex next to it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. We
Okay.
were gonna follow back
Soleil?
up.
Did you want to come with us?
I somehow doubt it.
I'm gonna stick with sword.
We gotta get Arte to the competition, and we'll.
Yeah.
Fuck. Hold on a second. He's gonna open his book, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna take out Arteis' name temporarily and have either Eve or Kai put their name in so he can talk to them to where the meetup spot is. So whichever one of you prefers. he's gonna hand the book to Kai to see what name Kai puts in the book.
You have to put your real name. It's the rules.
Eve was taking a bunch of notes, so it looked weird if I was doing anything like that. So probably
it comes in. It goes.
And Kai just hands the book off to Eve.
My name faster than you can take it back.
Sorn's just gonna sit there and he's not making eye contact with anybody because he's just horrified.
She doesn't look him in the eyes, but she leans down to where his ear level is, and she's like, "Now you have to talk to me."
Jesus Christ!
The fuck was that?
That was terrifying. That's what that was.
Sorn will take the book and snap it shut. And tuck it back into where he keeps it on his person.
Good lord.
And is just like, I hope that Mace did watch you get changed. Just it'll go with Soleil and Arteis to the what is it, the Bowl of Justice or whatever?
Oh god.
Bowl of Justice.
Bowl of Judgment. I was so close.
You were.
You were so close.
Arteis, Sorn, Soleil, you make your way that way. You're able to go down into the area where the competitors are. You'll notice Harmony is is conspicuous by her absence at the moment. But you do recall there is another area on the other side where people can opt to instead go to. Yeah, you're here.
Woo! Where's the Fae?
On the other side, just like Thelgen was. Is there any preparation that you guys are going to do before the match?
Sorn is going to teach Soleil the chant for Arteis.
Okay.
Without looking Soleil in the face.
This is great, because at some point I'm going to put on the cloak and be like, Sorn, just don't freak out, but this is my disguise.
Oh my god.
And
a cloak is your disguise?
Soleil grows.
Oh boy.
2 feet.
Now you're fucking rubbing it in!
Come on.
Rub it in!
No. Keep going.
And is now a giant tiger.
What?
Sorn will just look there and just stare at Soleil, meeting Soleil's feline eyes, and just go,
oh, what the fuck?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
No one will recognize me, right?
Oh my
I
god.
imagine Arteis wasn't looking, and then she looks back and she's like, "What? Who?
Where'd Soleil
Arteis.
go?
Yup. No one's gonna recognize you.
Why does it have Soleil's voice?"
This is Soleil's pet cat, Jole.
Jole.
No, not Jole.
Jole.
I don't know. Soleil has some kind of weird disguise spell that turns them into a 7-foot tall tiger thing.
That's it. It's a spell. Mm-hmm.
Why a tiger?
Why not?
Why are you a horse?
Wow, you can't just ask people why they're horses.
What? You can't just ask people why they're tigers.
Oh my god.
I was not allowed to choose.
Oh my god.
I don't think Arteis was either.
Sorn is just gonna grab the tiger Soleil's leg and just be like, alright. It goes, She's long, she's strong, she'll fuck you right up. Arteis.
Arteis.
Alright, we're gonna go get some muffins and be in the stands. Fuck them up, Arteis.
Good luck.
For me.
Okay.
And then Sorn from, I guess, 3 feet below your head? 4 feet below your head?
Uh-huh.
So saying to, like, your kneecap, I don't know what the fuck is going on today, but I'm starting to understand why people consume alcohol. So I feel like I need it.
We can get you some later if you need it.
Oh shit, I should have asked what I'm supposed to do as a member of the fucking serpent gang.
Cloaked serpent.
Cloaked serpent.
Yes. And I'm going to spend until the match starts telling Sorn everything I know about them.
Yep.
And I will use I'll use my Mask of Many Faces to make myself jaundiced in a similar way to Lauren.
Yeah.
Fucking
and
Lauren.
make my eyes look a little bit like serpentine-ish, like a little unsettling.
Okay.
And just have the air of somebody who thinks bad thoughts. And
I mean, that
I guess he
shouldn't
would
be
try and emulate that one person, you know, in Den Deviana.
Yeah.
You know the one.
Yep.
You know the one.
Just try and have that sort of attitude as that member of this den.
Give me a general charisma check.
Oh, fuck.
Don't say, oh, fuck. You have a good modifier to this.
So, like at the top where it has, like, strength, dex, just the charisma, like, +4?
Yep.
Okay. What's a snake color? What's a snaky color?
This is just to determine how well you pass off that, like, don't fuck with me aura.
I got a 9.
Oh, damn, I didn't say it fast enough.
What were you gonna do?
I was going to say, does the 7-foot tiger behind them help with the menacing aura?
Probably.
I have an inspiration I can use. I mean,
It's up
didn't
to
they
you.
say didn't Eve say that the dwarf that they're bringing to is neurotic?
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
true.
So he's just gonna lean into
for sure.
neurotic. So he's gonna be trying to look like he's badass, but him not looking badass is probably funnier. So I'm gonna let it slide. He's just gonna look like, yeah, I'm totally cool being here. Yeah, like Sorn. He's just Sorn.
Yeah, that was the point.
He's just Sorning right now.
Sorn.
He's just Sorned so hard.
He's so Sorn.
The Sorniest Sorn.
Yep, he's the
Hate
Sorniest
that.
Sorn that ever Sorned.
Hate that phrasing.
You're welcome. Alright. So yeah, you guys get in the stands, sit there. You take a second, Arteis, and you breathe in, breathe out. And eventually you hear the announcements for the match about to begin. And we move this to the map again. In the north corner, standing a good 3'4" on a good day, but all the beauty of a 10-foot tall goddess, Harmony, the Beguiling.
Boo!
And her opponent, also from the Feywild, it is a Midsummer showdown as we have Arteis.
She raises
She's
her yoke.
long.
Where are you
She's
saying?
long. She's strong.
Where are you saying, Arteis?
I was saying that she rears up and like like raises one of her yokowas in the air, just like yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
You're so awesome.
Sorn starts the chant.
Yep. Go ahead and give me persuasion with advantage because you got it going last time. So
Good, I'm better.
So it
Am
doesn't
I
take
good at persuasion?
it doesn't take much for them to do it this time.
21.
That'll do it. The chants start immediately. It is raucous. And you hear the announcer kind of lean into it. It's like, oh, a popular one today with the crowd. And you guys are like spaced apart. Now, once again, the rules are no killing. And with that, there are no other rules. Competitors, whenever you're ready, go! And sure, we'll roll initiative. Roll initiative.
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 Hey, Deca,
Yes.
can I do my feet thing?
You're not rolling initiative, so no.
Oh, okay.
Nice try, though.
We could roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Could, but don't. Have you considered no?
I have. I wanted to fuck around and find out.
The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
All right.
It's science.
Science. All right. Me clicking descending as if that changes anything. Harmony will skip ahead to you and meet you meet you where you are. Just like last time. Pulls out her flute and starts and plays this like trilling notes. And I need you. Let me pull up the sheet because I forgot about it already.
Look at all these spectators in the stands.
Yeah. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Arteis.
10.
The trilling noise surrounds your head, or surrounds you, and you almost see actual like musical notes as she's playing them.
Mm-hmm.
And you are charmed.
Well, I have advantage against charm.
Then roll again.
Would stadium noise do anything?
Oh, I think she might make it.
And just as quickly as it's there, maybe it's just that you have such a, we'll call it a volatile reaction to music being played, and it affects you, it enraptures you for just a moment, and then you remember you're in the bowl of judgment tournament time, and there's the crowd roaring around you, and you shake out of it just as quickly as it hit you.
The music won't get me this time.
Oh, I'll say she's like right here. She's like, the hard way then. And then she puts her flute up and pulls out 2 short swords.
Oh.
That's her turn.
Also dual wielding, are we? Okay. She gonna go up and just do the whole 1, 2, 3, I guess.
Yep. Remember, we are using the 1 D&D rules, so it no longer takes your bonus action to use your offhand. I'm gonna let you keep the current dual wielder for now, and we'll roll around with that. But yeah, go ahead and roll your attacks.
My brain is just like, so how
It's
many
okay.
attacks
You
am I
get-
doing?
You still get 3.
Your offhand, since you don't have 2-weapon fighting, it just doesn't use your ability score modifier on the damage roll.
It's exactly like it used to be, except now you also get a bonus action because it
Yes.
doesn't take that up anymore.
Wow, okay.
Let's see. I don't know.
Hmm?
Maybe you were a little hit. Maybe you were hit by that charm a little bit. You're still a little groggy from it, and you're swinging around, and your attacks are not hitting anything.
You should have one more attack, right?
You do have one more attack, yes.
Thanks.
Holy
Thanks so much.
shit.
What the fuck?
The last
Blast
attack.
that chaos.
Kevin, I
The
rolled
game
2 nat
said-
ones again.
The game said only
Again?
Kai gets good
Again, I've
rolls.
been rolling like shit, like almost all week, at least 3 days.
Jesus.
So
What did you do? Who did you piss off?
I don't know.
if you pissed off the ghost of Gary Gygax, good, he deserved it.
That's true.
Fuck
What
that
is-
guy.
What does it affect my dice rolls?
So on your last strike, Harmony catches the blade, like kind of cuts into your spirit a little bit, not enough to like disarm it, but just enough to catch it, and pulls it down. It looks you in the eyes. It's like, not that easily, and then lets go. Are you doing any movement, or and you have your bonus action? So, are you doing any movement beyond that?
You could Misty Step if you want.
You could, yes.
So, I have a regular attack, an extra attack.
Mm-hmm. You have your regular attack, you have your extra attack, and then you had your offhand, and unfortunately they all missed. But you still have your bonus action. That's the only difference between 1D and now. So you can use your bonus action to like Misty Step or whatever other bonus actions you would have had.
Well, I didn't. I'm sorry, that change just kind of like mess with my brain. I don't know if like I'm misunderstanding it, but I also don't want to spend forever on it because I'm not understanding.
Okay. Just do you have any other bonus actions you'd like to use?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, that's fine. It is Harmony's turn, and she will take her short sword attacks. Okay. First attack is a 13 to hit.
No.
Second attack is a... What the hell is that? A 17 to hit.
That just hits.
Wow. That is going to be 8 points of piercing damage as one short sword goes into your haunches just a little bit. And she will flourish her blades, and like a little bit of blood flecks onto the sandy floor. And it is your turn.
Okie dokie.
There we go.
Guess I'll go for Thorn Whip.
Alrighty.
I mean, I don't really need to pull him either, though. Nope,
true.
nope. I take that back. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'll just attack normally, I guess.
Okie dokie.
Cool.
11 unfortunately misses. 18 hits.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your damage for that second attack.
Yes.
Alrighty. And you get one more attack with your Moonweaver Spear. At 17 hits. When you roll that, go ahead and roll the damage, and then we'll just pretend the ability modifier isn't there. That'll work. Alrighty. You hear, those of you in the audience, in the stands, hear the Battle of the Feywild is on! It looks like they're both trading blows. This is a stark difference from the last time Harmony fought, where she just used her flute on Gromp, and it worked. You're right, Chaz, and it looks like she's going all in, and so is Arteis. Anything else, Arteis?
I don't have my bonus action, right?
You do. So if you had any if you have any things you want to use on your bonus action, you can do that.
Okay. I haven't moved.
Not yet.
And I can't... Wait. The only bonus action I really have is charge, but I need to move for that, so...
Okie dokie.
Is your Moonweaver Spear not bonus action stuff?
Oh, activating it is what he means.
Moonweaver's Touch, I'm trying to see if that is.
Mm-hmm.
No, it says as an action I spend 1 or 2 charges.
Ah, okay.
Okie dokie.
No, I don't have anything.
Okie dokie. Alright. It's Harmony's turn, and she's gonna do the thing again. 12 misses, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is another 12. Holy shit. So it turns into almost like a dance between the two of you as when you miss. Because, of course, denizens of the Feywild would be dancing as they miss their attacks. And there is cheers abound as this is going on for both sides. Clearly, you hear the boo of Sorn in the background as Harmony makes her attacks. And yeah, she misses both strikes, so Arteis, it's your turn.
Okie dokie.
Yes!
Perfect balance as all things should be.
Good
Wow.
Woo!
You almost got 2. Okay. Well, I mean, the crit obviously hits.
Hot damn.
Keep in mind your psychic damage from that, if you use your dreadful strikes, is also doubled.
Oh.
All dice damage.
So that's like 20. You double the 7.
We double the 2.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb.
So the
And
2
then
would be
I'm doing-
4. Or unless you're opting to like roll extra dice. That's up to you.
What do you mean?
So you crit, but you didn't roll the crit thing here, as far as I can see.
I don't know if I know how to do that.
So we can take damage here, and double it. So you rolled a 2, so that'd be 4, which brings that up to 9 damage. Why is that so hard for me?
It's
but-
15 total.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And as you strike down, you hear the announcers go, "A devastating attack from Arteis! It strikes Harmony true." Roll your Moonweaver Spear damage. And a follow-up to boot. This is getting heated. And are you doing anything else, Arteis?
I believe Ensnaring Strike is a bonus action I can use.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna try and use that.
Okay. Ensnaring Strike will imbue one of your weapons, and then when you strike next, it'll take hold.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you cast a spell on your yokel, I assume.
Mhm.
Alright, and then it is Harmony's turn. Harmony doesn't like that one bit, is going in for strikes. First attack is a miss.
Ooh.
Second
Yay.
attack is a 17.
Boo.
Just hits.
That is 9 points of damage, and go ahead and give me a concentration check.
A what?
Give me a Constitution saving throw, because you're concentrating on your spell.
And you say Constitution?
Yes, ma'am.
12.
You're still concentrating on it. You take 8 points of damage as she stabs into you, but you hold concentration on your ensnaring strike.
That's a haughty horse right there.
Yeah, it is.
Hobby horse, you say?
Oh god. And she will like move this way and continue like her stance. And it's your turn.
I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again. 17 hits, 21 hits,
Hell yes.
27 hits.
Hell yes.
And you get ensnaring strike on that first one.
So on the first strike, yes, you get ensnaring strike. So go ahead and roll your damage for your Yokowa, your damage for dreadful strikes, and then your damage for ensnaring strike. And I gotta roll a straight save. And it's a fail.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's a fail. Alright, and then
Yeah, boy.
she will take 5 damage on the start of her turn.
And then another Yakoa damage?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, shit, don't even need that. How do you want to do this?
Woo!
I just stay in place and I'm good.
Oh,
She didn't quite take kindly to using music, something that she loves to hear that brings
Uh-huh.
that would make her cry, like as a weapon against her. So she's been like swiping and stabbing repeatedly
Mhm.
at Harmony,
Mhm.
and I guess she's just mostly been like, because I'm like, I don't want to make a I feel like sometimes she's just like been poking her in the noggin,
Uh-huh.
like tunk 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 tunk.
Oh, so you're just
She
like
got horn.
knocking her out with the side of your yokawa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you get
Please, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
one good strike on the temple, and she like Harmony like does a spin, and you're nervous for a sec because her short swords like fall out of her hands, and you think one of them's gonna come towards you, but it like goes the other way, and the other one's like in the air, and again you're dangerously close to like sort of Damoclesing herself, and it just sticks next to her, dangerously next to her, and she goes unconscious.
Them vines just like being like, whoa.
Yeah, I feel like your
Easy
incendiary
does
is
it,
like,
girl.
no killing here.
Yeah, the vines are just like, well, easy does it, girl, don't fall.
Yep. And then you hear, winner, Arteis!
She's long, she's strong, she wins all day long. Arteis! Arteis!
No.
Arteis!
Victory lap.
Arteis, you take your victory.
I
victory
love the
prance.
victory lap.
Yeah.
Someone throws you a checkered flag.
As you are taking your victory lap, we'll move from that scene as you're taking your victory lap in, and a priest comes by and spares the dying on Harmony and pulls her somewhere else. As a figure sits next to you, Sorn.
Girl.
Throw up. I was so excited like 5 seconds ago.
Emotional whiplash,
I gotta-
baby.
Let me unbutton my flannel so I can sweat.
Oh yeah.
Air out the sweat.
Because I assume Eve, Kai, you've made your way that way, and you informed them. Yeah. So I don't even really need to do anything there because you've passed like 4 straight charisma checks, so it just happens.
They just implicitly trust us.
Yeah.
The fools.
Yeah.
And so a figure sits next to you. Do you join them, or do you introduce them and you fuck off?
I'll mill around back behind them.
Okay. And so a familiar jaundiced figure sits next to you, Sorn.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Sorn will stiffen.
Uh-huh.
And kind of side eye the guy.
That's the reaction I'm going for.
And he'll clock Sebastian and Genevieve and go, "This is the one you mentioned."
Kyle just nod.
It's not often you meet a fellow of shadow.
So you'll take me in?
Proof you have that you are a true follower, not a pretender.
Oh, and pulls out the staff and very slyly is trying to hand it to you under the benches. And offering.
Shit.
Is there a hand of or guard that I know is in on this somewhere around?
Yeah, I'd say there's some more in the area.
If they're within range of it, I'm gonna ping them mentally and say now.
Sorn will take the staff and go, "It's not often you find an artifact of such value. Kindness."
Give me a deception check as the hands of Ord. This is like bullet time. Hands of Ord
Okay.
are coming, like moving.
I already put my dice away. I thought we were doing this next week.
Nope.
Oh my god, my hands are shaking. Deception,
Gotcha,
you
bitch.
said?
Yep.
Oh, come on. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards. Heart of the cards.
Oh god.
Ah, that's an 18 plus 7. Or no, wait.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
plus 7.
Heart of the card.
And
So that's a 25.
Yep. And
Like,
you
oh my god.
take the
Arms
staff,
spaghetti.
and as you do, 3 hands of Ord just barrel right past Kai and Eve and apprehend the individual.
He's gonna drop the disguise. So someone take it! Someone take it! Someone take it! Someone take it!
There's
Ew,
one,
ew, 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 ew.
I will take it. I will take it. I will take it.
He's like, "Ah,
This takes the. So you take the staff, Soleil?
I will grab. Oh yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah.
and
just
he's just
give
like
it to the
wiping
cat.
his hands on his pants, like
He looks at you. It's like, you.
Store. Oh, okay.
Kai absolutely does the thing with his middle finger, pulls his eyelid down, and just sticks his tongue out at him.
Yep. Does anyone here speak Abyssal?
I do.
Nope.
Thanks to my thing, my mace.
That's
thought it was
Infernal, not
Infernal.
Abyssal.
Oh.
I
Right,
speak
got it mixed up.
Undercommon.
I speak Abyssal.
Hell yeah. You just hear a string of swear words in Abyssal. Talking about mothers, talking about fathers, talking about how
Oh.
loose they were when they were conceiving them.
Oh shit.
Sorn's just
Arteis
muttering
grimacing.
prayers to the Luxon while wiping his hands off, and he's like
You're just doing
praying
fuck-
in Undercommon, just
You-
wiping his hands off on his pants.
You're like doing like Hail Marys and shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking praying the Luxon rosary right now.
As they're hauling, as they've got him like in cuffs, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Kai goes up and tilts his chin up so that he looks him in the eye,
Uh-huh.
and Zemnian just says, "And he will never rise again," and just walks away.
There's like a wide look of knowledge. And he gets hauled away.
Oh, also in Zemnian, as he's getting dragged out, the Cerber Assembly sends their regards.
Oh my god.
Why does
You
Kai,
little
like,
bitch.
fuck
The
around?
color is complete. If the color wasn't already completely drained, it is now.
Meanwhile, Eve does the suck it motion to him as he walks by.
Crotch chops.
Yeah.
Waluigi crotch chops.
Exactly.
And Arteis just like has a look of shock on her face because she's just like, oh my, such colorful language.
Oh, wah.
Wah.
Yeah, man.
All right. That was amazing. I truthfully didn't expect all of that to link up at once. But it did.
It worked out well.
It did. Well done.
Hell yeah.
So as this person's getting hauled away, you hear the announcer go, "What do you know? Dinner and a show."
What up, what up?
And yeah, that happened.
Yeah, dude.
It was a bold move, Cotton.
Sorn is just, if Soleil's gonna allow it, just slowly start leaning into to Soleil's furry body. Just like
Just slump.
just slump and just like muttering under his breath in Undercommon, like, "Hail Luxon, full of light."
I will pet your back.
Oh.
Oh, look, I even have a gift for it.
Oh.
That's a red panda.
Precisely what's going on. He's just like, Hail Luxon, full of light. The light is with me.
Echo, you keep making characters from that movie.
Look, when I made Soleil and I asked Deca about it, I stopped mid-ass because I said, oh fuck, I made the main character from Turning Red.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And the announcer goes, but we're not done yet. We've got one more match. We've got Milo versus Kamara. And you hear spatterings of cheers. And you're welcome to stay for that match if you would like, or you can fuck off at this point.
Is Dermot
Oh,
around?
fucking
Do
hell.
I see Dermot anywhere?
Are you looking for Dermot?
Yeah, just like he was gonna fight today.
Oh no, you missed your boyfriend's fight.
He's not my boyfriend. We're having a fight.
That doesn't mean you're.
No,
Fine.
he's having a
That-
But
that's-
Stitch, you ain't special, so am I.
You mean you having a fight?
I'm
Um,
having a fight, a one-sided fight.
couple of things wrong with that. We'll talk about that after session.
Indeed.
Sorn thinks he's having a fight.
In Sorn's mind.
So, do y'all stay for the fight or do y'all take off?
Staying
I
for the
think
fight.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sorn
I
will
think
stay.
Eve might start making her way back to the casino.
Easy enough.
Kyle head with Eve.
Yep.
Hey, what up?
It's been a long day.
So you watch as I think that's just a typo. Yep, it is. Okay. It's Kamina, not Kamara. And as the contestants load into the arena, Kamina goes all out and starts striking at Milo. Milo, who is just sitting there with like a spear. Just like shirtless with a spear, long hair down, long like ebony black hair down, to his back.
Tremendous darkness, Raven Way.
No, not yet.
Hmm.
Amada's not with us, so I can't drop that yet. As Kamina is like truthfully wailing on Milo, like Arteis, give me a perception check.
Perception.
You're watching the fight.
21.
You watch as Kamina has these like two like short swords, and it's like wailing into Milo, like striking, like making contact, and nothing seems to be penetrating the skin. Not even so much as a
Yikes.
cut.
This is the
Half-Orc.
person that they were talking about the other day, was it?
Yes, because you had met that person from the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah.
And eventually this person tires himself out, and Milo just goes in and like strikes on the temple with the side of the spear and knocks him out, and they're like, "You're winner, Milo!" There's cheers.
Did anyone else find that like incredibly hot? Just me.
What?
Like a little bit.
Right? Like he just stood there and just took it. And then
Oh my god.
Can I, like, I don't know if there's, like, any way to determine if I could see, like, have some sort of inkling as to what that could be?
You can roll nature. I think nature would be
Not
appropriate here.
Oh, that's an 8.
No idea. You do recall that Vorsh also had, like the Dragonborn from the Cobalt Soul also had, like similar a similar issue where like no matter what punches happened, like didn't even so much as budge.
Yeah,
also,
I'm close to
FYI,
it.
Deca, I used 46 of my healing light to heal Arteis for 11.
Yep.
Thank you.
Cobalt Soul just ignore punches?
I mean, wasn't he getting like attacked with swords and just nothing happened?
He wasn't wearing anything.
That one guy yesterday that we were talking to sure said as much.
Oh my god, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen since AO killed that lady.
Yeah, but what if I'm fighting them?
Yeah, that's less cool now that you say that.
Would I have any inkling about the Cobalt Soul having some type of immunity?
I don't know if we know if
Huh?
this person is part of the Cobalt Soul.
Yeah, I'm a little confused as to your ask here.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said this guy and the dragon were both from the Cobalt Soul.
The Dragonborn was. So they. That's the person that Arteis was speaking to, in the archives when they first met everybody. That. Yeah, he was like trying to wail on this Milo guy, and just like nothing happened.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Mhm.
However, you have a good working theory.
Hmm.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
I see.
I'm. What is it?
I'll message you because I think I know what it is. And you can confirm.
Yep.
Share with the class. Share with the class.
Does
Did you
Arteis
bring enough?
Waggles eyebrows.
Did you bring enough theory for everyone?
I did not.
Game theory.
Oh. And Arteis gonna have to fight them, maybe.
I don't know if that theory is correct, but
So yeah, the match is over. Are you gonna stay in Sorn in particular? Are you gonna stay and like see if you can find Dermot?
I can just like text him in my book.
Sorn invents texting.
Sorn invents texting with whoever his fucking person is. He'll message Dermot and be like, "Hey, didn't see you at the stadium. Everything okay?"
You get a message back. Yeah, I was the first up.
How'd it go?
I won. Like,
hell yeah!
If you can't see it, but like the equivalent of like a thumbs up emoji.
Sorn will send back a thumbs up emoji, a smiley face emoji, and a Luxon emoji.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
I beat up some guy named Chip.
fucking Chip.
Fuck Chip. We're headed to the Lux Run. We never did get to have lunch. We should probably chat our groups, huh?
That would be nice. He says that it is written in such a way that you can feel the warmth, the just goodness emanating from it.
Fuck. Man, every time I think I'm out, I'm right back in again.
Aww.
Cool, yeah. See you there. And he'll wait to see if there's a response.
No response.
He'll close the book and go, I think we're gonna have dinner with the pact at the casino. Do you want to be a tiger for that?
Will you tell them that it's me?
Should I not?
Maybe you're right, and I will. Hold on.
We'll probably find a spot that's a little bit more chill than in the middle of the stadium for you to turn back into Soleil again.
Yes.
Maybe like a bathroom or something.
I'll just go into a bathroom, come out as
goes
regular.
in. Soleil comes out.
Yep.
Man, sometimes you just really got to take a dump. You change whole species.
Oh.
Stealth.
You gotta dump your whole species.
I've definitely had one of those before.
You just change species with the power of your shit.
Uh-huh.
That's
Oh my-
racist.
Anywho, dinner with the pact. Or whatever.
I know Alvin's muted, but I feel like they agree.
Sorn will say to Soleil, "You can sit next to me, and we'll try and have someone sit on the other side of you if you don't want a certain somebody sitting next to you." I know
You
sounds
have
weird.
Dermot, and I'll take AO.
You're taking AO? That came out of me without even thinking about it.
Oh,
Sorn really took control of that Jaeger.
Yeah, he did.
Amazing.
I mean,
Damn.
yeah, sure, that's totally fine. Definitely not sad about it. We'll
He
figure
gets
it
a
out
little
when we
tear
get
in
there.
his eye.
I figured you would want Dermot to be on the other side of you, but then AO was still close. But if that's weird, then
Well, fuck it. We'll do it live. It'll be fine. We'll just make sure that you know who doesn't sit near or across from you.
really need to talk to him one day.
Sorn will send Eve a message.
Okay.
Hey, we gotta make sure Irv doesn't sit next to or across from Soleil at dinner with the pact. Also, having dinner with the pact at the casino. See you in a bit.
What?
Priority.
So, Eve, you said you wanted to talk to me?
Yeah. Listen, I didn't mean to. I wasn't sure if we were gonna do it here, or like, in the RP channel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. No, she's just like, as they're walking, she writes back, "What?" But then, okay, to Sorn. I guess. Well, first of all, I think we're having dinner with the pact, and we need to keep Irv away from Soleil for some reason. But yes, I did want to talk to you. Listen, I'm sorry I didn't stay with you on the roof when you got taken in.
No, you don't need to worry about that. That's my fault for bringing the body. I just thought she might have something useful.
Up until now, like whenever we've gotten in trouble, it's always been together. So it's, I don't know, felt bad for just walking away. I thought you were behind us.
I mean, I was, and then I wasn't, and then there were the Hands of Horde, and now they think I'm a prince, so it all works out.
Yeah, about that. What?
Oh, apparently I really look like the king of this place, and I guess he goes missing every now and then, just kind of fucks off and does his own thing. So they were somewhat convinced that I was him.
Okay.
So I've been having fun with that. That's part of why the Hands of Horde just kind of listened to me.
Oh, that's is fun.
probably gonna make problems later, but we'll deal with that when we come to it.
That's a problem for future Kai.
Exactly. When has current Kai ever gotten future Kai in trouble?
Only all the time.
Yeah, that's fair.
But anyway, you do know who your parents are, right? She kind of raises an eyebrow to him, thinking about it.
I mean, as much as anyone knows their parents.
What does that mean?
I know my parents. At least my parents kept a lot of secrets. So, I mean, I do know them. Grew up with
Okay.
them and my sibling.
Okay. Just
He's
that's just
definitely
an
not my
odd.
dad.
It's just a very odd coincidence to find
Right?
yourself in.
I mean, they say everyone has a doppelganger. I just didn't expect it to be,
Royalty.
King. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll take it. I mean, obviously, look at my face. Like, who can resist?
Right. Speaking of resisting your face, sorry I tried to kill you again.
Ah, that's fine. It's just that mace, right? Not you.
It says that it's not talking to me, that it's just amplifying, and that I need to have something called introspection.
Huh.
I think, if I'm honest about it, Kai, I never really saw my dad much growing up. And the fact that he trained you so closely, I don't know, maybe it was just hard to realize, and maybe I don't know, maybe I was a little jealous and angry about it in a way. But it wasn't that I was angry at you, I felt like maybe my dad had replaced me. And then that bothered me because I didn't ever think I really cared what he thought. So, it's been a very confusing few days.
I don't. Your dad never really spoke of you when he trained me, but knowing the man how I do, I think it's just that he wanted to keep you away from that life. I don't
Well,
think
that's
he
the
wanted
thing.
you to ever.
I didn't want it anyway, is the thing. So I don't know why it bothers me now. Like, I always. He was the hero. I didn't want to be the hero. I just wanted to be a musician. I wanted to sing and play my guitar and entertain people, and no, I don't know. Being the hero is his job. And yet here I am.
Being a hero.
Uh,
Well, hey. We're at a casino, right? That's where you said we're staying?
mm-hmm.
Sure, you could put on a show there.
Maybe. Can at least get some bets in. We hadn't done that for a while.
Bet I beat your dad before you do.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Um, and I guess one more thing. She
Yeah?
kind of blushes a little in her face, like, about what happened at the Rise and earlier today. Didn't I don't I am at a loss for words. I don't know. What do you
Maybe,
She's very visibly flustered right now. Like, she can't seem to get any words out.
maybe
I,
this is a conversation better for somewhere else.
yeah, probably so.
Kyle offer his hand up to her. So, to the casino then?
Sure. She nods and clasps her hand onto his.
Out.
And I know I'm going to beat my dad before you do.
You can certainly try.
All right. You guys just walk around the casino, or are y'all doing anything in particular? Are y'all going to be a part of the
I
dinner?
guess we'll probably, but like until everybody else gets back, probably just find some tables to gamble at. Honestly,
Idle.
not of the party's money.
Oh, Kyle absolutely bet the party's money.
He will. He won't.
All right.
She also won't stop him.
There are 3 popular games. There's Avandra's Favor. It's a dice game that is 25 gold minimum bet. There is Gambit of Ord, which is a card game which requires a 50 gold initial bet. And there's Quanadrenzel, which Eve previously played, which is Lizard Racing, which you can bet 10 gold or more.
Oh, I did the lizard racing, right? Yeah.
You did. Yes.
Where's our party funds? How much money do we have?
Oh wait, didn't wait a minute, didn't Amada have our party funds?
Amada wanted something, but she isn't here to necessarily take it at the moment.
I know the answer, but I do not agree with this.
Well, hold on. Did I take him to buy the sword?
You traded for the sword, and then yes,
I traded for the sword.
I took money from Soleil directly, the exact amount that I needed to make my purchase. Nothing more, nothing less.
Then I think Soleil had the money. Damn.
No gambling for you, Kai.
You can use your own money to gamble.
Where's the fun in that?
Is there an exchange booth somewhere nearby?
Or I mean, you can go to like any booth and they'll probably change out your money depending on what you need.
Okay. Hey, I know you're all in the business of making money and again in the business of having a good time, but seems my funds are running low, so I was wondering if you would like to make a purchase so I can continue having a good time at your establishment.
What are you trying to sell off?
Kyle reach into his backpack and pull out the jet and ruby stone that he picked up from the rides? Nope, from the Hythanos estate.
Oh boy.
Yeah, fuck Dan Hythanos. Fuck him.
Hell yeah. Fuck that guy.
It's some sort of relic. Doesn't mean anything to Kai.
Just pawning priceless artifacts at the casino like a healthy, well-adjusted adult.
What could go wrong?
What can possibly go wrong?
We won't ever need that crown.
Nah.
They look at it up and down, and they get one of those little monocles or those little eye thingies that you use in jewelry. And they're like giving it a good looking at. And they let me find my notes from that again. This is the jet stone.
Jet and ruby stone. Yep.
Yep. What game are you trying to play? I don't mean that as in I think you're doing something wrong. I more mean that as in which of these games are you trying to play?
Oh, whichever one had the highest max bet.
Oh god.
Lizards?
Well, the lizards had a minimum bet. I don't know.
Minimum is 10. Max. They look at this like probably do 150 on Quanadrenzel.
That'll work.
And they accept it and they switch out for 150 gold.
Yeah. Well, even. Shall we?
Absolutely.
As you start to gamble away the evening, awaiting for the rest of your party, awaiting the Emerald Pact, and knowing there's probably a few unhealthy and or awkward conversations in the near future, that is where we will end our session for today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was lots and lots of fun.
It was.
Wow. Wow.
We'll see what comes of this one long day.
Kai just swapped his place in prison with somebody else.
Oh boy.